I think you're fine though, since they reached out to you directly. I hope so. I just need to learn. I just need to learn the case laws, like Pennsylvania versus Mims and Terry v. Ohio. Terry v. Ohio is the one where they can ask anyone to step out of the vehicle, right? If I already know that, I'm not 100% sure on that one though. How dare you show up early? Yeah, I know, Dark Ray. I'm missing the Cubs game because of you guys. I hope you're happy with yourselves. It's going into extra innings. Oh, my car. Isn't that Terry Frisk? Oh. Oh, Terry Frisk, Terry v. Ohio. Well, I guess that makes sense. Well, which one's the stepping out of the vehicle? Is that Pennsylvania versus Mims? F the Cubs? No, F the White Sox. What do the White Sox do that's so great? What do they do that's so magical? Like Lucky win? Shut up. No, they didn't. Did they? In fact, I think they lost today. Did they? I don't know. And the Cubs have yet to be determined. So here's what happened yesterday. Missed call at 9:26 a.m. Okay, then. Okay, no one called me today because that was like yesterday. Here's what happened yesterday. I think I don't know if I got a... Did I get any more leads? No, I didn't. But I did some investigating. I did some investigating on... Where is it? The murder kitty. Where's the murder kitty? What? Stolen kidney, interfector, Pogdan, Dospan. Did I delete that? I think I must have deleted. I must have deleted the murder kitty. But I did take pictures at the altruist camp. Yeah, it looks like I probably shouldn't delete. I probably shouldn't delete any of my notes because then I don't have any evidence to back me up. So this is maybe I shouldn't have done that. JVK with the 40 stream streak, thank you. I hate that emote. I can't even see it, but it's engraved into my memory and I don't like it. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! So yeah, here's what I found. I don't know if you can see it because I can't bring it up any bigger. But pretty much it's just at the camp, it looks like they worship the sun everywhere you go because there's more sun. And then I found this vehicle and it didn't belong to a local, it belonged to a real human being because it was locked. And normally locals are too brain dead to lock their vehicles. So I have no idea whose truck this is, but maybe I can call an officer to see if they can give me some information. And also, I need to check in the MDT and see what the case laws are. Carroll versus United States. Except allows officers to search a vehicle without a search warrant if they have probable cause. Carroll v. United States, that's a big one. Tennessee versus Gardner. Police officers may use deadly force to prevent the escape of a fleeing suspect if the officer has good faith to believe that the suspect poses an immediate... That's Tennessee versus Gardner, okay. Rags versus San Andreas. That's not a real one in the United States. If it's versus San Andreas, then I don't need to know that one. I mean, I probably do need to know them, but I need to know the big ones. Like Terry v. Ohio, an officer can pat down a person if they believe is committing or about to commit a crime, and has a reason to believe the suspect may be armed or dangerous. And then the Miranda rights. Miranda versus Arizona. That's just the Miranda rights. I can do that one. That one's easy. Maryland versus King. Minimally invasive DNA collection is part of routine booking procedures for severe crimes is not a violation of the 4th Amendment. That one's easy. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Driver stop can order the driver. Okay, that was the one I thought I got confused. I thought Pennsylvania versus Mims was Terry versus Ohio, but Terry is the Terry Frisk. That's easy to remember. Terry v. Ohio is the Terry Frisk, and Pennsylvania versus Mims. I just need to remember, like, Mims. Gotta remember that. I mean, if I don't really. There's no way I'm gonna remember all of this in the next hour. So here's what I'm planning on doing today. I plan on calling. Do I even have Willie D's number? Did he even give me his number? Because I need to call him because I figured out some information about this vehicle near the Murder Kitty spot. Oh yeah, and also somebody gave me this picture. I am so ready to be down with this. So ready to get down tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight with that thing. Alright, do I have Willie's phone number? He's the first nemesis, maybe? I don't know. Oh, hey, Willie D. I do have Willie D's number. I should probably give him, Actually, what I should do is I should probably... Maybe what I should do is I don't know. Should I give this guy... Maybe I should do this, like, the monologuing. I had no idea what to do. On one hand, I should probably give this person the information I had, but then on the other hand, that person would have perhaps an innocent lady or man's vehicle information, and then they'd probably go after that guy or girl. I was in a bit of a pickle, but then again, pickles were delicious. I was a detective, but I didn't want to be a stool pigeon. But that's what detectives do. They detect stuff and be stool pigeons afterwards. I decided to find an officer to see if I could get some information from them if they could run me an ID plate. Because after all, I did have the identification, or I had the license plate, I just needed the owner. So I could question them. Just because I'm from Liberty City doesn't mean I'm illegal. Also, stop being racist. Gothia is in chat. Hello, Kelsey Marie. Hello, Asnables. Hope you are both having a great day. I realized that I was getting low on gas. Before I ran out of gas, I stopped by this gas station to fill up. I had no idea how much money I had, but hopefully it was enough to get back to the city. $57, perfect. Add 50. You don't have enough cash. I don't have enough for the fine 20. I hate tax. Also, I really hope I get a job as an officer because I owe so much money. I need to get $3,000 by the end of... I don't even know when they... I don't even know when do they... Is it like actually a week or is it every Sunday? Like the week after you took out a loan or just Sunday? Like it could have been like 2 days, but you still have to pay. I don't know. It's been all right. How about yours? Well, that's not good. It needs to be more than all right. It needs to be great. I'm doing very good though, and I did not make up with JoJo. No more. I'm not into clowns. Clowns are scary individuals, and that one is up to no good. I made the mistake in thinking I could trust a clown. Whenever I went to the circus as a kid, the clowns would always laugh and play jokes. But then I realized that they were laughing at themselves, and they weren't laughing. They weren't laughing at us. They were laughing with us. I don't know. I'm trying to be deep, but it's hard to be deep when there's a clown. I've never seen a single person attempt to pay a loan. Well, I don't want to be here when I don't want to find out what they do when you don't pay the loan. Because this is my vehicle. I've been putting so much money into this thing. I've been putting so much money into this piece of junk. And all the windows are shattered. It's dirty. There we go. Wait. Do I have it? Is there any change? Nope. All right, I used up all the 20. He could try to be your sugar daddy clown. I think they repoing it. I mean, I really hope that there's a tow truck. There are tow truck people that actually get repo calls. No, I don't know if they do or not, but it would be. I arrived at this establishment. I didn't want to call it fine because it looked like somebody had their way with it. There were a bunch of tattoos which reminded me of a hooker, especially the tramp stamp.
Hey, detective, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I was leaving, but then I detected that you might need a drink, you know? Get it?
Oh, good. Well, unfortunately, I don't want to drink and drive. I'm trying to get back to the city, but I was wondering if you have any investigating that need to be done.
Investigating?
Yeah, I mean, I know where this place is. It's Sandy Shores. It's also known as America's hairy armpit.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I never heard it called that, actually.
Well, I made it up.
Oh.
And I'm a person, so I call it that. So they call it that.
You don't want to buy nothing? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no, I don't want to buy anything right now because I don't have a designated driver.
I mean, we sell things that aren't alcoholic.
Oh, really? Well, let me check how much money I have. I only have $32. Is that enough for anything?
Maybe like water, like a hot dog or something. I don't know.
Oh, you sell hot dogs here? I thought that was only at the 24/7.
Yeah, we get a shipment of hot dogs every couple of days to make people happy, you know.
Oh, good. You know what? I think I'll take a hot dog. I am feeling a little peckish.
All right, come on inside. I got hot dogs.
I had no idea what I was getting into. This person looked very dirty, but I also was very hungry. Hopefully he was going to serve me something that was edible and not something that he pulled out of the toilet.
Let's see if we got hot dogs in this one.
Who plays JoJo and do they come to this channel? I don't
potato?
know.
You want to eat a potato?
Oh, I don't. Can you? Will you cook it first? I don't want to eat a raw potato. That's like biting into an onion. I mean, that's disgusting.
Hey man, you got $32, right? I'm trying to work with you here, man. I don't know what you think's gonna happen.
Oh, come on. Can you give me like can you like put on my tab or something?
Tab?
Yeah, tab.
We did just get a bar ledger. You could be the first name in there to owe something.
Yeah, I already owe a bunch of money to the state. See that car over there? That's actually mine. I didn't steal it like every other piece of scum on this planet.
Hey, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? That's my pride and joy out there, okay? Yeah, why don't you go take another look at that sick Reptar flip paint?
I decided to take a look at the vehicle, not knowing what it was. The vehicle was nothing more than a golf cart. I had my doubts if this person even owned this golf cart. He probably rented it from the golf club. Or maybe he didn't even have money, and then he stole it.
Hello.
All of a sudden, a bunch of EMS decided to come by. Perhaps they were looking for a drink. There were 2 of them, so I wasn't worried about Buzz driving.
Hey, what's going on?
Just seeing who's around.
It's me, Bill.
I haven't been here. This place is cool.
Yeah, take a look around. You guys want the whole tour? You can look upstairs if you want to open it.
Oh, upstairs. I have never been.
Oh yeah, you're invited too. Sure.
Yeah,
come
sure.
on. Let's all go. Everybody look at the bathroom first. Bathroom tonight. Everybody pile in here.
I decided to get into the bathroom.
I don't know if I can get in there.
Oh.
The bathroom
door's
was the most
weird.
disgusting thing I've ever seen in my
The
entire
door's
life.
locked
There was no
sometimes.
water in the toilet, and there was a bunch of used toilet paper all over the place. I looked at my feet, and there was a giant stain of what I assumed to
It's a good
be
thing he's in
a
there.
big
You give us
pile
a
of crap.
description of what's in there.
There were also a bunch of big booby ladies that were hidden on the wall.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit in there. It's real nice. You guys are missing out.
Fuck.
Cubs lost, of course
This is
they
a room
did.
with too many boxes.
Why?
We actually don't need this many boxes.
Why,
going on.
Alcantara? Why? Why'd you
We
do
have a
that?
Slot
You
machine
got
for
boxes
slots.
on boxes on boxes.
On boxes.
That's right. Just in case you need it, we might got it. Creepy rocking chair for
I decided to
staying.
take out my camera and take a picture of the gambling machine. I wasn't sure if it was legal or
Oh,
not.
this is a cool little
After
private
all, it
area.
was in the
tables.
back of a room.
Played cards up here. It's pretty nice, kind of.
Oh, hell yeah.
This room. Prize pineapple thing. I love pineapple. It's my baby.
Break room?
Pineapple room.
He's
Yeah,
showing
I
me
know.
the illegal
That's what
gambling.
we're calling it now.
Bad idea. But I do appreciate this tour. Like even
We
Blackbeard
still have
didn't know that
blackjack
this
table in
existed.
here. It's not here. It's outside now. There's some people sleeping in this bed right now. I don't mind them. Please no pictures of the sleeping people that work here. It's kind of weird, man.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not taking pictures of the bed.
Don't take sleeping pics of Larry, okay? You'll be pissed.
Who's Larry?
He's the guy that sleeps on that bed. He works here.
Well, I'm not taking pictures of him.
Why taking pictures of the slot machine? What do you want?
Oh, you never know. You just never know.
We have chili from at least 2 months ago.
I opened up this door and I saw a giant table.
We don't cook our food up here. It's
I didn't know if they did anything illegal on this table. They probably got a hooker drunk, brought her up here, and probably had their way with her on the table. But I didn't have any way to prove it, so I just left it alone. I had all the evidence I needed. Slot machines in a locked basement. That was a little suspicious.
Fucking door, see the door thing.
I saw enough and I walked back out downstairs. Good day, Brian. They had 10 innings just to score 1 point, and the Sox scored 5 points today. Well, the White Sox, did they win or lose? It doesn't matter how many runs you score. You have to score more than your opponent, and apparently the Cubs didn't. Did the White Sox? Did they? Hey, Denna. Hello. The number 2 in Central League. They are number 2 in Central League. Oh, American League? Oh, pfft. Who cares about American League? Yankees. Pfft. More like Stankies. Whoa! White Sox? More like White Sucks. Whoa!
Look at there.
Cubs are third at Nationals.
Alright,
Well, you know
I
what
got
they
your
say.
food, man, here.
The National League Central is the most difficult one to win.
Check it out.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
so-
Oh, a burger.
All right, see you guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got the water too.
Um.
All right. You gonna pay for that, or do I gotta put you on the list?
Well, you just put it on my tab.
Oh my fucking god! All right, you know what? Fine, I will put it. I'm gonna put it on your fucking tab, all right?
Good. Put it on my tab.
Wait, hold on, come here.
What? You? You know who I am.
License and registration tab guy.
Here he is. Detective Stone, former Liberty State, now PI, hopefully eventually LSPD.
Okay. That's good enough for me. I'm gonna write it down in my tab book, all right? You're the first name on here. You owe $100.
$100? I just had a burger.
That's a burger. You got a water too. That's a combo, all right?
Well, yeah, but what? Okay, what is the most expensive one, and how much is it?
$50.
$50 for a burger, and $50 for a water. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you know, it's the prices. I don't make the prices, all right, man?
I could have gone to the 24/7, get a bottle of water for $31.
Yeah, you could have, but you decided to investigate the snake pit.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did. I have some very damning information.
It's a little bit cheaper. Man.
Damning evidence.
Combos cost more with actual alcohol. You know, you came to the bar to order fucking food like an asshole. You're supposed to order a beer. That's what bar's for, all right? You want?
I don't need this.
Go to fucking burger shop.
I don't need this, and you're about to learn that you don't need me here. I walked out of the snake pit dissatisfied with what I saw, but it did have the pictures and it had the evidence to back it up. What they were doing was illegal in there. Illegal gambling. They probably didn't even have any... They probably didn't have a license to do so. Man, I really hope illegal gambling's a charge. That could be my first charge. Hello, Kenny. What's that emo? No, not emo. What's that badge? I have no idea what that is. Even getting closer, I have no idea what that is. Both teams are 34-31. They equally suck. Gambling's legal. What? Government records, penal code. Dang it, you're right. Gambling isn't a crime. Not even illegal gambling. You could just gamble without a license. That's a little suspicious. I'm starting to think this is bigger than I'm starting to think that this is bigger than just one business. It's probably the judges are probably gambling too. From watching the Wholesome Direct the other... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Speaking of Direct, is Nintendo gonna do a Direct this week? It's rumored, but have they said anything yet? If they do a Direct, it'll probably be on Tuesday, because that's normally when they do them. I don't know why on Tuesday. Gambling's legal IRL now too. They just call it trading on futures. That's insane. That's insane. That's not... They can't do that. Well, I guess they can, but they shouldn't. Gambling's a sin, and you only lose. Gambling definitely was a sin. I learned that the hard way. After putting so much money in a bunch of scratch-offs and only getting... And I lost over $1,000. That was the entire point of me going on a taxi run the other day. Not me. Hey, you need a ride?
Oh, no, I'm good.
All right. I had no idea who that was, but he had a bulletproof vest on, and he was wielding a pickaxe. Perhaps he was a local miner at the quarry. I've never been to the quarry myself. Perhaps I should go there, see what's up with the place. But first I decided to go into Harmony to see what was going on there. Literally on Twitch ads rotation? What do you mean? Oh, what? Wait, what? What do you mean Twitch ads rotation? I don't run Twitch ads. Twitch runs their own ads. I don't do any. Oh, Twitch ads have gambling ads. Gamble site? Oh, it's like DraftKings or something. and Bet365 and Sportsbet, and there's so many betting sites. Like Jesus, why? DraftKings, Kalshi. Oh yeah, Kalshi. The Kalshi is probably the one that's most bonkers in my opinion, because they call it trading, where it's like you can trade on anything. It's like that's betting. Like you don't. That's not even what trading is. That's not trading. I realized that I needed to park and put my ad out in Yellow Pages. If there was any crime that needed to be solved, I needed to be the one that was doing it, even if I wasn't hired as an officer yet. Let me see. Yellow Pages. Oh yeah, I need to figure out who's trying to kill Ema. Detective Stone PI. If you need something investigated, be sure to call me. And then make sure to... Man, I have so many pictures on my phone. I need to remember... Is there any way to favorite a picture so I don't have to scroll all the way down just to put my ad out? Hey, silly boy, it's trading because the money comes from other people trading the other side and not the casino or the house. Yeah, but you're still betting. You're still betting. It's not trading. Trading's like putting money into the stock market and then taking it out. Whatever. Whatever, I don't gamble. I don't gamble in real life, so who cares? You're betting when you use the stock market too. It is a gamble. You know, I've realized something. That I am a big dum-dum and I probably don't know what I'm talking about, so I should probably shut up before I make myself look like an idiot. But I already look like an idiot, so who cares? When I was looking through my notes, I saw that Ema Dick was still around and there were agents trying to kill him. 329-434-7570. Since it was a little early, I decided to make that call to see if I can get any information for them. Where is it? Oh yeah, I have it saved. I remembered I had the number saved as murder ? They still weren't picking up the phone. I had no idea who this person was, but they definitely were hiding. Perhaps Ema Dick gave me the wrong number. I could call him. But then again, I didn't have to. You do that often, I'm used to it. Yeah, I make myself look like a complete all the time.
No, can you take it out my beak?
Usual snivy sounds. Yeah, that's the real cry.
Okay.
I locked my vehicle because I didn't trust anyone here. Every single person here looked very shady, probably because they were standing in the shade, which reminded me I need to get my umbrella out so I didn't get sunburned. But I wasn't here for a courtesy call. I was here to do some investigating. I needed to speak with the owner, but I had no idea where he was. Perhaps there was some sort of crime that I needed to investigate here. I walked inside the dealership to see if I could find the owner. But inside, I found no one, except the usual suspect. I didn't know what his name was, but he had a very deathly stare right in his eyes.
What you need to do is find a girl for your friend Thea.
He didn't say anything. The only thing he did was showed me the catalog of cars they had. They had a lot of them. Perhaps I should have bought a vehicle over here instead of PDM. But then again, my vehicle that I had looked very cool, and every single vehicle that they showed here was not. I didn't see the owner inside, and I didn't know who the owner was. I decided to do some investigating and ask people around if they saw him.
Inspector Gadget,
Oh, it's you.
how you doing? You solve any of those crimes?
Actually, yes.
not.
Yes. That murder kitty Sir Fluffington III back at the altruist camp. I have got some good information.
So, but you didn't solve the crime.
It takes a long time to solve a crime.
I feel like you're backed up. Maybe you should, stop advertising. Maybe you can solve first thing, and then you can work through your little. I don't know.
Well, if I can't find information on one crime, I just go to the next one. And if there isn't any crime if there's anything I can find in a, if there isn't anything, like if there's somebody isn't around, I can't look them up, I can't call them. I just move on to the next one. That's why I have so many.
You ever thought about maybe changing the field of the work? Maybe like, I just don't know how good you are at this thing.
Oh, believe me, back in Liberty City, they call me the greatest detective ever. But they still...
Ever?
Yeah, pretty much ever. That's their words. I mean, you know how people hyperbole a lot. Maybe I'm not Sherlock Holmes. I'll give you that, but I aspire to be.
Right. I don't know about you, Go Gadget.
Well, here's
Here's
a first clue. My name's not Inspector Gadget,
It should be. I think
But
it
it's
would get way
not.
more business.
but it's not.
What's your name again?
Detective Stone.
That is. Guys, hi.
Hi.
Do you think that Detective Stone here would get way more work if he changed his name to Inspector Gadget?
It's very cliche, yeah. I think it would be. People would be more interested to find out who is this Inspector Gadget.
Exactly. Where's the gadgets, right? What can
Don't-
he do? Does his hat bounce up on a little spring, Does he have like one of those hammers that he pulls out of his sleeves, like in the movies?
Well, the only gadget I have a couple gadgets. One's a pistol and one's a knife.
There you go.
There we
You're
go.
halfway there, Inspector Gadget. And let me go buy a
I'm
vehicle or
not
something.
Inspector Gadget. I don't want to get sued by Warner Brothers. It's already taken. Is
Oh,
it Warner
you can
Brothers?
change it
I don't
to-
know.
Gadget Inspector. There you go.
Oh
That's
yeah,
interesting.
that'll definitely fly under the radar.
100%.
Anyway, I'm here to see if there's any crimes that needed to be investigated.
Yeah, there's a crime I need you to investigate.
It better not be something about me.
Please
Yeah,
don't send them.
you in my face.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that was coming. How original.
Yeah, so can
Okay,
you leave
so
us
if
alone?
you get harassed a lot, that perhaps maybe that means you might have to change your tactics, because it sounds like you're getting responses that are quite similar to that regularly. So maybe change your tactics. And find a
No,
different
it's just
way to
cliche.
approach it.
That's all.
Well, I mean, walking around with the fedora and a trench coat jacket is very cliche. It's very, old
It's not.
school.
It's not cliche. It's the uniform. Do you
All
work
right,
here?
And no, I don't work here.
Well, then why am I talking to you?
I don't know. Why are you talking to me? Go on with yourself before I stab you.
You better not.
Well,
I mean,
Hi, Private Cat.
Hey, Muchacho, how you doing? First of all, why is Inspector Gadget over here?
I don't know why Inspector Gadget is over here.
You know he's a private investigator.
Because I'm not
working for the
Inspector
police here.
Gadget.
Well, let's get to business for what you need, my friend, before Inspector over there starts journaling in his journal, because then I won't be able to speak to you and I will walk out.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, so I'm looking for a vehicle.
Gadget Inspector, pants
like
grab.
A tow truck. Do you guys
Inspect-
sell tow trucks? Do you guys
Inspect
have flatbeds,
this,
stuff like
Penny.
That? Do you guys have
Wait, no,
that,
no,
or-
not Penny. No, not.
yet, or-
That was the first thing that came to mind. Not Penny. Not Penny. No. Brain.
How much
Brain. Yeah.
is a
Wait, no, that's
flatbed?
BC. No, that's even worse. No. No, I mean, I don't know if that's better or worse. No, I don't know. What else? Oh, Commissioner. Oh, Chief.
Oh
Or
my God, so
inspect
that's
this, Chief.
Over $40,000.
This message will self-destruct. So will this, Chief, if you know what I mean.
I was not expecting that at
Ooh.
all.
There we go.
You would have paid.
There we go. I saved it. I saved it. There we go. I haven't watched Inspector Gadget in years, so I don't even remember half the
Whose
characters.
fault is that?
The government.
I only know the main characters. I don't know if any there's any.
I couldn't agree more.
Do you have a vehicle?
Stop it with that
What's
sus
the
emote,
biggest
Kenny.
trunk on a vehicle?
5x10, which is.
I have
probably like a
autism,
caravan or a
probably.
Lambo, which
I mean,
have stuff
definitely at this point.
A rumpo. That's a van, right?
Yup, 24
Autism is a
minutes time,
superpower,
looking at like 35
and I'm
plus
super
taxes.
autismo.
For the rumpo?
My name is Autismo, the superhero
God.
that's ever
Wait, how
supered.
much is a
Dun
surfer
da 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 da.
19 with tax included, 1,900, but they're terrible. They're slow. It's a Polito sample.
Archin is in chat.
Well, I do need it, like.
It's a
us maybe
bird. It's a
thinking about
plane.
maybe
Is it a
doing some
bird?
road
It's a
work or
plane.
something,
Yes, it is a
so-
plane because I can't fly.
But why not this? Listen, I'll be honest with you. You know, I only been around. I moved like here maybe 3 days ago, and I don't have.
He was
even
definitely
close to
lying. It was not 3
$30,000.
days ago. It was probably 4 or 5. I caught him in not a white lie, but a big red lie.
Well, the
Not too long ago. So yeah, I'm
There we go,
not
that's
even
better.
Close to there. I mean, I might have 30,000, but I don't want to spend it on a vehicle. Then you know, so
yeah. So just so you know, if you were here 5 days ago, you probably wouldn't have the money for it, but you would have paid a lot.
Also, I
less
saw there
for
wasn't a lot
cars,
of people on the
because
server
that's gone
today,
up,
so it might be a
the
slow day.
prices
Hopefully
of
not.
The cars have gone up, so that pushes everything.
Hopefully it
up.
won't be a slow day, but I
Once
saw there was like only
something really
140
construction,
people.
you want the rumble van, you
I mean, then
don't want the
again,
vehicle suffer.
it is
It's
Sunday
one
night,
vehicle
Monday
only
morning,
that
so
goes
people are
20 miles
probably
an hour.
people
yeah,
probably
I mean, I do already
still
have a
hungover.
surfer. I do
Still
use
hungover
it
from
for,
what?
like,
What
storage
happened?
and stuff. But it's getting pretty fulfilled. I
What
mean,
what what
shit,
happened? What
you know,
happened?
I
Like,
got a lot of
is there some
shit.
sort of event that was going on?
So,
Oh, PD. Oh,
okay, what's
oh yeah, I
your
forgot
cheapest
about
little
that.
get
Yeah, you're
around
right.
Vehicle, like a Futo. What does a Futo go for?
Oh, they're like 65.
A what?
Which is expensive.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your? What?
That's probably where everyone
What?
is.
We
Okay,
told-
what about?
I'm guessing we
do you have any,
normally.
like,
I'm guessing there's
lowrider,
normally the
custom
same amount of
lowrider?
people
Like,
on the
I don't
server as
know.
any other day.
Yes.
Except the
The
officers.
correction of the food toll price I gave you was that's not even the price anymore. So the food tolls were going for 64. My dock price on the food toll is
Okay, I don't even want to
75.
know. That is
Yeah.
crazy. A Futo is $75,000.
That I have to pay and then I have to sell it and make
$75,000?
Oh my
Oh.
god. So I'm not.
80.
So I'm just.
I really
driving
do
my tow
enjoy
truck
the
around
interior
for a
to this
while,
place.
huh?
I don't know if it's. I don't
Yeah,
know if
pretty
it's
much
chase.
about
I don't know if it's custom to
Cash
chase or it's
super
just,
no.
What
or
the-
it's
So what's
by
the
them
cheapest
global?
car you got? Aside from boot, something that can get me like up and down, not too slow. Maybe I could get away from policia. Maybe.
It's been
right?
more
Because I'm a
cops
good
and less
driver.
criminals lately.
So, Maybe it's not a
Well, I'm
Futo,
guessing because they're
definitely not
they're
75,000.
hiring.
But what's kind of like close to a Futo?
When anyone does
know,
try to do
speed-wise,
crime, the way the
handling
cops been
wise, but
power
it's like
gaming is wild.
way less money. Got
How-
anything like that?
How are they power gaming?
Currently in stock right
Like
now.
I'm not
They've got two cars.
like being like,
I would
how are they
recommend the
power
Elegant
gaming,
Access
Dark
is
Raven?
$4.
How dare you? I'm
It's
just
going for
curious, like
23,995 before
what have
tax.
you been seeing?
Looks like.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
Blackbeard was carrying the Crim World
What
on his
about-
back.
okay, you see this?
Well, the
You see
whole
this?
reason I've been going hard on Detective Stone was because I wanted to at least
Yeah, how
get
much would
into
that- how much would that
duty.
go for?
Like I could get
Yeah.
hired.
If you had
That
one.
before. Yeah,
Right.
you've driven that before, right?
Yeah, that's really
Once
good.
I get
would like
hired, I can
that,
go
like,
back to Blackbeard. I
in
just
my
have to make
dreams,
sure I
actually
do
have
regular Detective
one of
Stone.
those, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
I could
Yeah,
do
how
half
much do you think
Blackbeard
that
stream,
costs
half
also?
Detective Stone stream, and
I mean, okay, so
because if I don't go on the
Yeah, so
force, then they're gonna
Wow.
fire me for
Wow.
inactivity because that's what they do.
Is 152.
Otherwise, it just
That's
gets
what you pay
messy. Like
before tax.
you have 50 cops. You have 50 cops that are doing their job, and then you have like a
Like,
10
what am
billion
I-
that aren't. So
am I
it's
missing
hard
out
to
something?
find.
Like, what am I don't
It's hard to find
understand.
who you're looking for.
Neither do I.
If someone
motorbikes
robs
here
a
in the
house and they
city,
get a ping of suspicious
uh,
activity, the cops will go
how
on the
much is a
property to take
Sanchez?
pictures instead of looking around for
Sanchez, yeah, that's a good benchmark. Sanchez.
The cops will go on the property and take
Sanchez,
pictures
you would
instead of
pay,
looking around for suspicion.
218 for a Sanchez.
$218.
They'll skip everything, go directly inside the house when they were told not to do it.
Wait,
Yep.
are you
that
making
doesn't-
this shit up or like
I don't know if that's power gaming.
$200?
That's just not following orders, and
off-road little
if-
dirt bike.
If people are not following orders, then they should probably be
I
suspended.
don't want to know that
or
because
fired.
Sanchez is 218.
Yeah, so
If there are problems, OOC will get it'll get it'll get handled,
I
OOC.
have to pay 290.
But if it's in character,
$7 at the dock, I have to resell that.
So you're telling me that
Culpepper
somebody
power
would
gamed you
actually
when he
pay
shot your tires.
$300,000?
When he shot your tires
That's
in the
how
ambulance. Yeah, Culpepper deserves to be banned.
Very aware, my friend. I know. That's
Donda deserved to be banned for
A
what he
house in
did.
the little
Shame on
house in
him.
the south side that I want, it's like 300 or maybe
When it
like
wasn't a third
420.
vehicle.
It's
Oh
a really
yeah,
good
it's not
one.
like we stole an ambulance from an. It's not like we stole an ambulance from an EMS or something. I realized that there was probably nothing going on here.
You can imagine the jokes that went on.
Yeah.
And on. You kiss your brother, you're a princess. Oh my
All of a sudden, I overheard a conversation about incest, and I was a little confused. But then again, I remembered that I was in the middle of the desert, where everyone was very K-Kona here. I'm guessing they weren't talking about that, but I mean, what else were they talking about? I forgot I locked it. I decided that there was nothing in Harmony and decided to go back to the city. That was probably where all the criminals were anyway. It seemed like Harmony was a town full of nice folk that didn't do anything wrong except having sex with their cousins. And also their
I have a
brothers.
question.
Oh, yep.
What does it mean when you say everyone's a little Daytona here?
Not Daytona, K-Kona.
What's K-Kona?
You
Like the
know.
coffee cups, like the little things you put in like the Keurig or whatever.
Yeah, you're so hyped up and caffeinated that you can't stop talking about how much you want to have sex with your family.
What? Who said that?
Oh,
Yeah.
believe me, I know. Believe me, I know you people up here.
And you know what having sex with your family is like? That's a little weird, man.
No, I said
I
I
was trying to
believe
set
me,
you
I
up
know
with
you people
Annabella
up here. I
Frost,
didn't
but,
say anything like that.
Okay, you know,
I mean-
not everybody up here has
There
sex
is
with their family.
TTS,
We
yeah,
ain't
it is.
backwoods.
Thank you
All right,
for
so I don't know
Yeah.
where this comes from. I made a comment because I have a twin brother named Luke. My name is Leia. My parents were into Star Wars. I get a lot of jokes about the stupid Star Wars movie of Princess Leia and Luke having a kiss. I
And then
don't touch my
all of a
family.
sudden you're telling about how you're having sex with your brother and stuff.
Who said I had sex with my brother?
Yeah, no one said that. What
Sure
the
the
hell,
fuck-
Private Dick?
And you should watch what you think out loud about because it could get you killed, and that ain't from me.
I don't
There's a
think
lot of
out
people up here
loud.
that trouble.
There's nothing out loud about this.
He's got an autistic, or he's got like a tick or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's like Tourette's all the time.
I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
Tourette's.
Like,
Obviously, you
like
have to
me
be
and my
aware that your
forgetfulness.
mouth goes.
It's not the red.
I
it's
only
like,
have
you know,
depression.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, and you so
Vicro, thank you for the 100 bits. Yes, there is TTS. And guess where I got the idea for the voice from? Thank you for the 100 bits, Vicro. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your generosity. Appreciate every single shimmen of that. But I hope you're doing well. Dirty Birds, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Psych Ward, much appreciated, Dirty Birds. And yes, they do talk about when I narrate. It's like, be careful what you think out loud. It's like, I don't do that. I don't do any of that. I don't narrate out loud. Stop tailgating.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
How much you pull over?
Hey, why?
How much you pull over?
Put your hands up and get out.
Well, I don't see a gun.
You don't?
Well, now I do.
One right here. Get out of the car now.
Oh, all right. Well, don't.
Keep walking. Go walking towards the rocks now.
Which rocks? There's so many rocks.
The big one right in front of you.
I had no choice but to comply. I didn't want to get shot right in the face. There were some people that did, but even though I was depressed, I wasn't suicidal. I had no idea what they were going to do to me. Perhaps they were going to take my pants, and then all of a sudden they were going to start filming me.
You want to stop and get here on the rock, please?
Yeah. You don't need to. We don't need to do anything rash here.
We do. I need an apology for talking about fucking my brother.
Oh, you were talking about that.
That was not what I was talking about. I was talking about Star Wars and a joke that I had to hear about people assuming that Luke and Leia kissed because we're twins. It has nothing to do with fucking a brother. And then you've got an attitude with me. I'm about to shoot you in the leg, so I want an apology.
All right, I'm sorry.
And I want your money.
You want my money?
I want your money. You can hand it to the gentleman. All
right, here's all the money I have on me.
Don't worry about it. Keep your hands up. I'm gonna search it.
All right. I don't have any money. Joke's on them. He started searching me. He was in for the surprise of a lifetime when he found out I only had $32 on me. They weren't gonna get much out of me. Hopefully that was enough though, and they didn't want to kill me.
Oh, you do got a pistol though.
Yeah, take that. You don't need it.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah,
well then maybe you'll learn to keep your mouth shut, Lord, and have a little respect for us up here in Harmony.
Yeah,
what picture is this? What kind of picture is this?
I don't know. A clown gave it to me, and there was something in the air which made it invisible. Perhaps the air is cleared up a bit.
Johnny Stone, your name, huh?
Yeah, Johnny Stone. That's me, Detective Johnny Stone, former Liberty City, now PI. Hopefully, eventually LSPD.
Okay. Well, I'm taking your gun.
You know, that's mine.
Is it yours?
Okay.
Sounds
yeah,
like
it
it's
is.
Mine now. Oh, you know what? I'll be nice to you. I'll take your knife. Alright, put your hands down, my boy.
Yeah, you can put your hands down.
All right, now what?
So what have we learned today, sir?
I learned to not assume that people are having sex with their cousins and brothers, even if they live in the middle of nowhere, like Alabama or Harmony.
Harmony's not in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around here. So, I'm just gonna say this. The next time you open your mouth, I'm not going to be nice. I will shoot you, and then make sure you were cursed and never get a job where you want because I have friends. Okay? So, kind of how you like that.
All right, I understand.
All right. You have a great day. You can go.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, if you report it, we're gonna have a bigger problem. So let's just keep it this way as an argument settled.
Don't worry. I won't.
You're lucky I didn't have my gun. I would fucking shoot you.
No, I'm glad you didn't shoot me. I don't want to die. As I was going away, they took my gun. I didn't know what else they took from me. They didn't take my gun for some reason, but they did take my knife. I decided to put this picture in the glove box because I didn't have any reason to. I didn't have any reason to use it. But they did take $32 from me. I had no choice but to turn back and get some pictures. They didn't take my camera, which was very foolish of them. We broke. I can't have anything. I owe so much money because of this stupid car that I keep putting so much stupid money in because I'm stupid poor because of this stupid car. And then this stupid Harmony people with their stupid guns and their stupid knives took my stupid knife and my stupid $32. Pardon for the French. They never watched Sin City? I guess not. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. I had no choice but to turn back and go back to Harmony. I wanted to get a picture of them so I can report to the authorities what I saw and what happened to me. I decided to take the long way around because I didn't want to get seen. Hopefully there was some sort of cover. I hated to be a stool pigeon, but they gave me no choice. After all, crime is illegal, and the stool pigeon must squeal. I had no idea where I was, but I realized I was probably so far away from a real road that there was no point in turning. Straight ahead, I looked on my atlas and straight ahead was Harmony. That was where I was. If they had any brains, they'd probably not be in Harmony because they probably think that I would be coming back and taking pictures. Char cadets in chat. I had no idea where I was. I decided to turn down my narration just a little bit so I wouldn't be heard. After all, this was a stealth mission. I decided to park in the back of this establishment. I didn't know what it was, but I didn't care. I had to get up onto the roof somehow. Effing with the wrong PI? Yeah, you better believe they are. I'm not messing around here. I'm not messing around. I'm a stool pigeon and I don't care. I looked to the left and I didn't see anyone. Perhaps this business was the best way to get a good picture. After all, the dealership was across the street. The person I was looking for was wearing denim jeans and a jean jacket. And also somebody who was wearing a cowboy hat. There was an officer. There was an officer right in Harmony. I climbed up onto the convenience store to see if I can get a good vantage point from up here. I took out my camera to see if I can get any pictures. I zoomed in and they weren't on their lawn chairs that I saw earlier. But then they came. They were inside. I had a picture of the man, but not the dame. I didn't know if it was the best picture, but I didn't really care. I decided to take another picture. He was running around like a headless chicken.
Do not run into that. Do not run into that. It's not even a cop car. It's fucking
This person clearly had some form of ADHD. I've never seen someone so hyper before. He was so hyper I couldn't take a clear picture of him if I tried. But I did see his sleeve. He was talking to one of the coppers that was inside the fine establishment. Although fine might not have been the greatest word, this place was a little dumpy.
Yo, do not.
No, get that. I'm trying to push it away. Stop.
Third bay. Go to the third bay.
I didn't have a good picture of the individual. I didn't have a good picture of the dame because there was something in my way.
What's up, baby?
And darkness.
Come on, doctor.
I was waiting for the dame to get out of her vehicle. But she never did. Instead, she turned around. Or did she?
Yeah, did you get a new plane yet?
No, I can probably get one soon.
Red-handed.
I'm probably about 3
Red-handed, just like her red hair.
I'll focus on some money in the next couple of days.
I had all the pictures I needed. A picture of the vehicle, a picture of the female, and a picture of the male. But just in case, I got another picture of the car, just to get the license plate. Because I didn't know if this was her vehicle or not.
I got an actually.
To my surprise, they didn't have a front license plate, which I wasn't sure if that was legal or not in this state.
Someone ran it in on bullshit or not. Right now, I got a slam van customer. I was thinking about maybe getting.
I had them red-handed. I decided to make my escape. As I was running away, I got into my vehicle. I caught them. I had the pictures to show what they did. Or I didn't have the pictures to show what happened, but I did have the individuals. I didn't know their names, but perhaps I could give these pictures to the authorities and they could tell me who they were. And they could put out a warrant for their arrest. Dan Cotter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Cycle, much appreciated. Thank you. I realized I was speeding and I probably shouldn't be doing that. But then again, I need to report a crime. I decided to head into the city. I didn't know where in the city, but I needed to find an officer so I can show them my evidence of what they were doing. I was contemplating on if I should head to La Mesa or Davis, but I should probably head to La Mesa just in case they were ready for an interview. If they were ready for an interview, they'd probably call me, but perhaps this was a good time since I was already there. Alright, this is cool. I love doing stakeouts. This is fun. Like, I don't plan on being an officer of the streets. I kind of plan on doing some actual detective work by being like stealth and all. And then when I have all the evidence, I can swoop in and arrest them. Oh, that's awesome. If Simba didn't give me this camera, I wouldn't have all the power I have right now. Simba's a genius. Simba's a lifesaver. Saver. No, this isn't Star Wars. When I got to the city, I took the second exit. I was going to turn left and head to La Mesa. Hopefully there were some sort of coppers that was there. Back in Liberty City, all the cops were corrupt. So far, I've only seen a few corrupt coppers. Cop corruptors. Cop corruptors, yeah, that's what I meant. I've only seen a few corrupt coppers, but after all, it was probably a drinking game, and they were probably very wasted. They were drinking on the job, and they were drinking while driving. But if that ever happened again, then I knew that something was up. But for right now, I just headed to the police station. I always forget to put my hat back on. I don't like this guy without his hat. He looks like he's middle-aged. Middle-aged people are disgusting. Disgusting! Someone don't know how to flush a toilet if they had a shite. I arrived at La Mesa and I saw a cop car that was parked illegally. But I didn't think anything of it. They probably were in some sort of hurry and they were able to... But for some reason they had their lights off. There were lights in the back though. There were officers that were here that could report the crime. What they took from me was one knife and $32. Very petty, very petty indeed. Hey, I do have a kidney. This looks like a tasty snack. Why'd they put that there? They're just encouraging people to eat them. That's probably why Herbert ate my kidney, because he saw it and it was delicious. He saw it and he thought it was a scrumptious dessert.
Looks like his. So can be.
It's a different license plate.
Okay. Because the officer said that the pictures on the arrest records were a completely different color and didn't look like the same truck. This looks like the same truck. Because I took.
Nobody close enough.
I guess you know this.
What do you mean, sit chair? Oh no, wait, S sit chair? What's ES?
Yeah,
Emote share?
That's what he was referring to, Mr. Colbert. You talking to him a little bit about it. Yeah, so that the tow truck looked completely different.
Sit chair too?
I assume that's what he
Why isn't? I'm guessing it's probably the umbrella. If you only have one kidney, what will that spot be empty? Yeah, well that spot when I lost my kidney, when I didn't have any kidneys, that spot was just empty. Like there was nothing there.
Yeah, perplexing.
I don't think I've ever had two kidneys on a character before. I mean, Blackbeard has two kidneys, but they added that slot after I stopped playing Blackbeard for a little
The thing
while.
about Ramon is he is one of the people I know.
So I don't
that
know.
tries to stay on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't. He tries to earn money the legit way, and I don't want him to lose that over misunderstanding. I don't think you did anything wrong by any means. I just think something weird is going on with something here because.
All right, I can't sit.
When he has his own and he has a work truck.
I can't sit with the umbrella, but I need the umbrella. I don't need the umbrella. I'll put it away.
I agree.
I would love to narrate my presence, but then that'd be just interrupting, and that'd be rude.
I respect, as a former tow truck driver, I respect the hell out of it.
I'm respectful. I like to think of myself as a respectful individual.
You're just trying to keep your nose down.
I just don't want to be rude. That's all. That's all. I just don't want to be rude.
I really do.
They get a lot of hate too because no one likes their car towed, which I get.
Oh, this looks like this is a good camera angle right here.
Yeah, it's
the detective.
Tough. It's tough. I respect the hell out of the profession.
There we go.
I felt awful doing it. He just seemed self-committed. He didn't seem like a bad guy.
No, and he doesn't think you're a bad guy either. That's the thing. He's like, I genuinely think there's just some confusion here. I don't think the officer's wrong. I don't think that the arrest is wrong. But the weird thing is, it just that like he's convinced that's his truck, and the license plate looked the same to him, so it's just really odd.
Did I even-
something weird's going on.
I think I
But if
bought.
we can like compare the.
Did I
time
even buy that
his truck was impounded.
that knife?
Which was
I don't even
5
remember.
5:13, I have it written down. PM.
It said you
To
can put
the
anything in
time
that slot if you think it's funny.
He was arrested.
Yeah, Herbert put a
Then could
Herbert,
we say
he
that
took
was the
my
same truck
he
if
took
we
my
can-
camera out of my pockets and put
So
it in
I
my kidney
have,
slot.
I created.
He removed a kitty and put a dog. Ew.
8:19 EST.
That's horrible.
Shoot, I don't
But
know.
hilarious at the same time.
That's what
You know
time
what?
it was.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him.
Let me
I'm glad
see,
he
let me
did that.
check
If he didn't do that, then the world would be a different place. I like to call it the butterfly effect, or I should probably call it the dog effect.
So 5:18 is what I have, but I don't know the time zone. So it's possible it was.
Yeah.
18, depending
Yeah.
on the time zone.
That might. Yeah. Yeah.
So it very well could have been his truck that was impounded.
Yeah. Does the theft of a motor vehicle really threaten his tow license?
Yes. Especially because it's a tow truck specifically that was
Maybe
stolen.
while I'm just sitting here doing
could,
nothing, I should probably.
Not
I'm gonna
this
check
one
my.
instance won't. If he
I'm
gets, like,
gonna-
a second offense of a
You know,
traffic
while I'm
violation,
doing nothing, I should
Yeah.
probably
unless you're
actually
yes, he will lose his
look
I
up
didn't know
the
anything about that process.
look up the
I didn't
case
know
laws
that.
actually.
Reach the month. That's
It's
interesting.
at the judge's
Whimsicots in
discretion, of
chat.
course,
Yeah,
but, that's his main
Exclamation
concern
point,
is that he
catch
doesn't care
that.
about the
Gen
time
5
he served, he doesn't care
Pokemon.
about anything else.
I don't know.
He's
Maybe,
worried
maybe
about
I
it
should.
affecting his
Whenever
tow
whenever a
license, because
Pokemon spawns, I should probably say
works
what gen
for
it
an
is.
actual garage tow
Because if it's a
run
Gen 9
for
Pokemon, then yeah, you should probably catch that one.
I mean,
Read the
a
penal
few
code.
things, one, if he does get to that point, he gets another serious infraction. You can always get, you always could get a sponge which I'm sure because it's a sad.
He said
that's a misdemeanor, I
penile.
guess.
He said penile.
But I mean, if it was infraction that he
Hello,
lost it,
Philly.
I mean, I don't think you'd have to wait 2 weeks.
Philly,
after that
Philly.
to start that process. I'm not exactly sure, but
I miss those ads. Those were good ones. Dilly
I-
dilly.
I don't know. There's much else I can do. I mean, I get that.
I don't really
but
need
whole-
the penal code.
I mean, if he needs
I
to
need the
speak
case
with the
laws
tow
though.
Truck, the impound lot, people.
Pennsylvania
get that sorted
versus.
out. I mean,
All right,
that's- I mean, I don't
I'm
know if I
closing
can
my
do
eyes
anything
right now.
on my end.
Pennsylvania versus
No,
Mims
I
is you
have
can
nothing
ask
to
somebody out of the vehicle.
We got that sorted. Like I said, we took
On a traffic stop, please convert a driver and passenger out in town. Passenger also considered detained, may not leave unless a Terry frisk and a reasonable suspicion on traffic stop along with the brief. All right, nice. There we go. And Terry versus Ohio is the Terry frisk, where where an officer can frisk if there's reasonable suspicion, and
I don't mind going the legal
and
route, trying
or
to
for
get
their
the funds
safety.
from his record.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to hear like your thoughts and everything.
And all right, I don't know this one. Maryland
Like I
versus
said,
King, that's
some of
just
the things
DNA.
about your
And then
side, I just wanted to hear
Miranda,
your
that's the
input.
Miranda rights, obviously.
Yeah.
Wyoming versus Howden.
Maybe the
The warrantless search of a passenger passenger's container capable of holding the object of a search. It's not a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
I don't know. Beyond that,
Minnesota
on my
versus Dickerson,
end,
when a police
I
officer who
don't
is conducting a
think I
lawful
can
pat-down
in
search
good
for
faith,
weapons finds something that's plainly
wash it off.
plainly
I
is
get it.
contraband, the
I
object may
believe
be
it.
seized even though it's not a weapon. Oh
you
yeah,
know,
like
I don't think I can do anything on my end.
when
Well, if you believe him,
that's
why
like
couldn't
that's
you
obvious. Like I wonder when that happened. Like that must have been like really early in the
because,
Constitution
at
of the
end
United
day,
States.
The argument.
I love how
it's-
much you've been
it's tough.
playing
I mean, the
Stone.
one I'm
Noir
staring
is-
at, I'm like, I can believe it.
I love
can't believe
Noir.
it. I want to believe it. He seems like
There's like a newer episode of SpongeBob. Well, you know how SpongeBob went downhill. There's like a noir episode, like I don't know, like season 12, season 13, you know, around that.
Again, I mean, it's hard to explain.
And
I mean,
it's a pretty good one. I really enjoy that. Just with the
have to-
atmosphere. It's all black and white and gray.
Say there, you know. I mean, that's.
No, I get it.
You know, versus Wardlow,
Yeah,
unprovoked
I
fight or
definitely-
evasive behavior from an indefensible police officer, as
No,
well
I-
as being a high crime area prize and reasonable
okay,
suspicion
well,
for a
I
Terry
can
stop.
just, try to take it
Unprovoked flight or evasive behavior from an evasive behavior. I see.
Like I said,
So
I
like
don't
if
want you to
they
think
if they
that
start
we're
running away, then you can do.
keeping
Well, no,
anything
that'd
else.
just be
I truly
probable
do not think
cause.
that this was wrongdoing
Maybe I
on our
read
part.
that.
think
Maybe I
there's
read
some
that
kind of
wrong.
database error that's causing I'm confused.
Scott V. Harris, an officer's
Yeah,
attempt to terminate a dangerous
and
high-speed
that's-
car
and that's
chase that
tough.
threatens the lives of
That
innocent
is-
bystanders
that is
does not
tough.
for
I feel.
even when it's placed the female to a service a serious injury.
Alright,
Oh,
well, I
okay,
appreciate
so that's
your
like
time, and I appreciate
that's
you
like
being with me.
pitting.
Yeah, and if you want to tell
And
them
then these
too,
are just
if
versus San
that ever,
Andreas,
you
which
know,
I should probably
does
learn
happen
because
with
these
the,
are
you know, the
actually
judge,
based on real
infraction, the whole room movement
like
still license,
like
something else happens.
real in server
I mean,
events.
Feel free. He can, if they want to talk to me, the judge.
Tennessee
I will
versus
certainly
Gardner
explain.
is a person who used daily force
and I
to
don't hold
escape
that
a
too much,
fleeing
you know, it
suspect of
wasn't
officers
like he
good
was
faithfully as
towing
opposed to
and he
immediate threat,
stole a car
risk of
that
death
shouldn't
or
have been
injury to
there,
an
you
officer
know?
or
It's
others.
some other fucked up situation.
Oh,
You
so
wouldn't
it's
just
like
steal in a car
Tennessee
that was,
versus Gardner is
tried
like
to claim it
somebody's
was
like
illegally parked. I
like
think
running away with a
that
weapon
kind of a
in their
situation would
hand,
definitely lead
and
the
then
board,
like
you know,
a police
the judge
officer
would
can
think
shoot
getting rid of
them.
the tow license, this is a bad faith tower, but
Some of my favorite
I
genres of
think they can-
movies
they can
are
explain
are
that.
of
I'm
1920s to 60s
I
noir.
just don't want to be too worried. I think
I'm
he'd be
guessing
all right.
1920s. It's like
Yeah,
silent
and
films.
He's just stressing him out because
Yeah.
he
If they
truly
weren't
loves
silent
that
films, and them, I mean, there it was probably
Like I said, he's tried
late
very hard
20s
to-
then if it was not
follow
silent.
all the laws and everything. So
Yeah.
No,
don't stress.
okay, I don't
certainly.
really like
Just let 'em know.
watching
I'll
silent
be there to
movies.
talk to the judge.
The only
if
silent
something
movie
like
I
that didn't
know is
happen.
Nosferatu.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you, officer.
That's the only one I know.
You have a good night.
You too.
Take a
You
wild
too.
guess why I know that one.
This gentleman here, I think, is waiting for someone.
Oh. What's going on, man? What can I do for you?
Hang on, let me. There we go. I like to report a crime,
Oh. Sure. Let me make sure I'm good. I think.
and I have pictures showing who did it. I was able to figure out where they were, and I took pictures.
Okay. Could you send those to me while you're starting to explain here?
Sure, I don't know their names, but pretty much I was coming out of Larry's cars and I overheard them talking about how they were having sex with their cousins or whatever. Maybe I heard them wrong because they seemed very upset when I pointed them out. Let me see which is the best picture here. That well, this one's definitely a good picture. There was a dame and then there was a guy.
Oh yeah, I see.
And then I guess this is a good picture. If you have any idea who those individuals are, here again, what they weren't happy with what I thought I heard, so then they chased me down in their car, told me to get out of the vehicle, held me up at gunpoint, and took a knife off of me and $32.
Knife off you and $32. Okay, hold on. First off, have you? So I'm assuming that knife hasn't been reported stolen.
No, it hasn't.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember if I even bought it or it was a gift.
Okay. What is your name for me, sir?
Here. Detective Stone, former Liberty City, now PI.
Mr. Stone. Alright. I don't even know if knives show up or if this was a gift. Because I don't see it on your record. I just see a pistol that you own by.
Yeah, they didn't take. They said they were being generous and they didn't take my gun.
Okay, well that is good. Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
my goodness.
Okay, Oh, that is yelling. Oh, that's okay. Hello? Everyone?
I took a look outside. I didn't see anyone blown up,
Yeah.
but people were running, and they were all causing chaos. I took a look out back. I wasn't allowed in because of the red line, but I didn't see anyone that was dead. But I did see some officers over there.
Yeah, we good. All right, come on. We you know, it happens. It's the area.
Yeah, a bunch of
area.
crazed locals everywhere. I hate the locals.
Yeah, they were sons of bitches. I understand. I feel
But then again, the locals don't rob you of $32. I'm in severe debt right now. I need every single dollar. I need every
Oh,
single
jeez.
penny, even.
Yeah, I worked on pay well.
Well, I haven't. Right now, I'm in line for getting an interview here. So right now I'm doing private detective work,
Oh, that's good.
and I haven't been paid at all.
Ooh. Yeah, that is tough, man. That is. Yeah.
It definitely was. I was starting to get very hungry. I started eating my toenails for breakfast.
Oh.
It was
Oh,
very
you
disgusting,
didn't have
but I had
you
to get
didn't have to
nutrition
tell me that.
somehow.
Oh.
I had no idea what nutritional value was in toenails, but then again, it was recyclable.
You just kept that to yourself. Okay.
Kept
all right,
what to
all right,
myself? I didn't say anything.
You didn't. Just... Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. And back to the topic at hand here. Okay. No, I don't recognize these people, unfortunately.
Yeah, this was. They robbed me on the exit to the highway southbound to the city from Route 68, and
right off near where Plan B is down the street.
Yeah. And I asked them earlier if they worked at Larry's Cars, and they said no. But they were laying down on the chairs that were outside. I wouldn't be surprised if they were still there. They probably hang out in Harmony. They were driving a car with red lights. She didn't tell your name? I don't remember it though.
That is interesting.
And hello, Shepard. Hello, Oliver.
Let me take a look at the man again. I don't.
Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Misremembered. Early 1930s. I'm embarrassed. Hiding face name. Oh, it's okay.
Let me see.
I was gonna play a construction character, but I couldn't stand the pig deaths. Oh, it's okay. Who cares about pigs anyway? They turn into bacon. Yum yum bacon. And I love bacon. I don't like ham. I love hot dogs.
Yeah, no one I can tell. I don't see anyone from there. From what I can say, I'm not sure if there's much I can do, especially without
I can tell if you want. No.
You know, if that came up, if that was possible, we found it. Obviously, we could do something about it. Without that, I don't know if there's really. I apologize, man, but.
All right, perhaps you can give me your phone number, so if I ever see them, I can call you directly. Because whenever I call 911, you guys never answer, which I assume you're just busy. There's no way that.
I try a lot. A lot of the time, it's some dumb horse shit.
Yeah.
Hard to be 911, but I try, man. I really do.
Anyway, here's my card.
Yeah, of course. Let me give you mine.
My card, you cad. Burt Wagons.
That's me.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Wagons. I'll be sure to inform you if I find anything.
Of course. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Stone. Okay, good luck with the interview process as well. Okay?
Yeah, don't worry. I've polished myself of RS versus PC, and I know some case laws.
That's good. Technically, you really don't even know nothing. Need to know nothing to start. That's a good start. That's a good step in the door.
I see. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course, man.
I walked outside the police station feeling very satisfied. The person named Mr. Wagons took my information, and he told me good luck. I had no idea when they would call me for an interview, but I was hoping it'd be soon. But it wasn't midnight yet, so I had a lot of time. As long as it wasn't 4 o'clock in the morning, then I'd be okay. Or 3 o'clock. 2:30 is a stretch, but I could still do that. Hope you're doing well, Shepard. Hope you're doing well, Oliver. Also, if she did tell me her name, I don't remember that. Which is why you can't tell me, because if I don't remember it, my character doesn't remember. I mean, you can tell me like you could tell me like oh, hello. Oh, by the way, there's oh, by the way, you're driving illegally. You should probably stop that. I mean, that's technically backseating, but I don't care about that. But if you're like, the person who robbed you was Jane Toast Crunch. Mrs. Jane Toast Crunch. Like I can't do that. Begs to show them. No, don't backseat. All right, you know what? There's some level. There is some level to backseating, which is not good. Rob a bank. If you say rob a bank, I don't really. I mean, I'm not gonna rob a bank. If you're like, kill this person, they're right here. That is meta and backseating. So yeah, don't do that. I didn't know where all of the crime was happening, but I knew that it was probably hiding in the alleys. I turned to the left and I saw a couple vehicles. It looked like it was some sort of it looked like it was some sort of unmarked vehicle. It had the sirens and everything. I wanted to make sure that no one stole this. All of a sudden, an officer came out. He wasn't wearing any body armor, which was very concerning.
Hey, concern these nuts on your chin.
Oh, it's Hollow. I'm gonna work with you, Hollow. You better make a good impression, or else I'm not gonna like you. Make up with JoJo? No. Jane Vonder Toast Crunch. I Vonder suck ya blood. I should really make a character named Jane Toast Crunch who just is a heavy smoker. Like it's just like why would anyone name themselves Mrs. or Mr. Toast Crunch? Like cinnamon, like
Hey, sweetie, I'm the heir to the Toast Crunch fortune. I smoke 40 a day. Hey kids, if you want to be a millionaire just like me, you should definitely smoke every single day. That's how I became rich. I want a smoking sweepstakes with Marlboro.
There's been some really wacky names lately. I was laughing, like you know I normally don't laugh on stream. Whenever I laugh, it's just like little. But I was actually laughing at, like, there was a policeman named Batman Joe. Why would anyone name themselves Batman? Batman Joe, that's awesome. You were talking with Chat when she told you her name. I assume you did not hear her, dude. And do respect the caution on meta, and that's why I asked. Oh no, don't worry about it. That's fine. I just you are correct. I probably was talking with you guys. It's all your guys' fault. I decided I need to go to the car wash. There were stickers all over my vehicle, and my vehicle was very, very dirty. I went up to the middle, and then I realized that this car wash was unavailable. I had no idea how I was able to get my vehicle cleaned. This car wash was broken, but for some reason, it was still wet. It kind of fits for the vibe in Polito. We'll make Jane Toast Crunch for Polito. That's perfect.
Horrible solo box.
What is this?
All of a sudden, there was a person with a gun. I remembered him because he gave me this camera.
He's like a narrator or some shit.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea what I was seeing, but it probably was very illegal. This
The
person
guy
was
in the
brandishing
purple
This person was brandishing a weapon. He probably was a criminal. But then again, he gave me a camera. But then I realized, I remembered what I learned the other day. To never trust anyone, not even a clown with a very funny face.
What the fuck, man? What's your problem, buddy?
Oh, hello.
Yo, what's up? Why are you talking are you talking to a recorder or some shit?
No, I'm not talking. I'm just sitting here listening to the radio.
Type shit.
There's some very good music, and also there's also some very interesting news on the radio right now. It's all breaking.
What is it? What are they saying?
Did you hear about this thing that happened in Liberty City back in 2001?
No, what happened?
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I can't believe they hit both Mace Bank towers.
Yeah, it was horrible. And they're talking about it on the radio right now.
Jesus.
Why are they reminiscing on that from like something?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, and it's Liberty City. Like, what the fuck?
That too.
I'm from
explain the
Liberty
fucking
City.
Earthquakes that fucking sunk Los Venturas, man.
I'm from
Where the hell's
Liberty
Los
City.
Venturas?
You're not from Liberty City, man.
Yeah, I'm from Liberty City.
I think he is the most. I think he's the most Liberty City man I've seen that isn't Italian.
My card.
Yeah, that really checked out. Yeah.
Detective Stone, formerly Liberty City, now PI.
A PI.
Yeah, PI.
What does PI stand for?
Private
poop
investigator.
Oh.
You investigate people's privates?
No. Very original.
Well,
Everyone
he's
calls me a
wearing the
flasher
jacket.
because I wear a trench coat.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that trench coat is not doing you any favors.
Well, I'm not a flasher. This is the
Well-
attire. This is the uniform that comes with being a PI.
Yeah, I'm assuming not wearing any
definitely-
pants doesn't help you out either.
No, I'm wearing pants.
Oh.
Why you a P?
Why is he what?
Why you a PI?
Well, someone has to do the dirty work.
What makes it dirty?
Oh, you wouldn't believe what I've seen in Liberty City. It's been horrible.
What did you see? Tell us, man.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Well, I
Hey,
don't believe
try
it
me.
anyways.
Try
Yeah,
me.
exactly. You don't believe it. You don't believe it right now. Why would I tell you? Why would I tell you? Because you wouldn't believe it anyway.
Oh,
Well, don't tell him. Tell me.
Well, would you believe it?
Yeah, try me.
All right.
Who the fuck is
What
this
have you
guy?
seen?
I saw a newborn
PI,
baby on the
Johnny
streets
Stone.
doing cocaine.
This
You
other
saw
guy,
who do
the fuck
cocaine?
is this guy?
A newborn baby
I'm
on the
just a guy,
streets
yo.
doing cocaine on this corner.
That's just the south side, yo.
He was putting.
Yeah.
He or she was putting milk or was putting cocaine inside the milk bottle, and it was dissolving in the milk, and as they drank it.
Man, around here, the baby mamas
I've
already
given
got cocaine
no.
in their titty milk.
You gave a baby cocaine?
No.
Oh, go on. You
No,
go
no,
on.
Mr.
You said you did
PI,
something.
Mr. PI, I can't.
I took out my notepad. I was very suspicious. This
Yeah,
person was
he ain't a
this
cop.
person was
He
guilty
can't
of
do nothing
sin.
about-
Well, he's got a. He's
Who
like
cares?
Fucking second line
He's
defense of
fake.
copytrade.
Yeah, but who cares? What is he gonna do? Call the cops on you?
Probably.
Yeah, I
Stab him
would.
if he does that.
Yeah, he
Would you
would.
call
Yeah,
But you
the
didn't.
cops
But you
or
didn't
you
finish your sentence. So congratulations.
yeah, I did. I
Hey.
didn't finish. Yeah.
You can be in the south side, but if you're gonna be snitching, you're probably gonna get
Oh,
shit.
you
too, I'm
cannot
gonna
be-
on it.
Oh, don't
You
worry.
crazy?
I won't.
Just don't be
Don't worry.
person
Don't worry.
shaking.
I won't be snitching.
good. Alright, what else have you seen in Liberty City?
There was like 80 people that went into a bank, killed everyone in there, took every single dollar and every single penny. All 80 people. They probably got $1 million each because that bank was the biggest bank in the city, all the way
How
in
did it get out by bus?
Algonquin.
Yeah, how you
Did it go in
80
by
people
bus?
in a bank though?
How do you fit 80 people in a bank? The biggest bank in
Yeah.
Algonquin. How do you fit 80 people in there? It's not like there's
Well, I
80
don't
people
know. I don't
working
know how
every
big
single
it
day.
I'm more confused on how they got out.
Through the door.
I mean,
Same way they got in.
like buses or what did they use? I'm assuming it's a police.
Yeah,
bus.
they go
No,
run
there was
off
a
on
there was a
bicycles
bunch
and-
of vehicles just like this, and just like that, and just like
So
that.
they're like So there were like 24 doors. and they all
like
just
Fast
went
and
up
Furious
separate
type shit.
No, it wasn't 20. It was like 10, but they fit like they fit 8 people in one vehicle. It was like one of those challenges.
Did they all drive into a warehouse where a bunch of other similar vehicles were waiting, and they all drove out at the same time?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there for that.
Oh.
I'm the investigator. I was there at the aftermath, and they told me what happened.
Oh yeah. They
Yeah.
told you, huh?
What?
And you just
Oh, so
believed
you
them.
didn't see it?
No.
I thought you was telling us about what you've seen.
Yeah,
This is all hearsay.
Well, there was definitely a lot of evidence that suggested that there were 80 people there.
You mean
Yeah,
like,
it was like
security?
80 foot, like-
Yeah, security cameras.
Oh.
What do you think? The
people
biggest
with
bank
80
in
people?
Algonquin didn't have any security cameras? Maybe in
I thought
Albany,
that was
no.
live or something.
Hey,
so
no,
you
that
just watched
hey,
some
that's mine.
security camera footage.
This is mine now.
That's his
No,
now.
it's not
Seems
yours.
like you got your first case.
Legally,
little
that's his
cream.
now.
Hey, get out of my vehicle.
Or what? Or what?
Did you buy this vehicle?
Yeah, I bought this vehicle. It was cost me 20,000.
Dang, he rich.
No, I'm not rich. I took out a loan. I owe so much money to the government. It's not even funny. They're gonna break my kneecaps.
It sounds like you belong on the south side then. We all poor here.
Yeah, it would appear so.
Yeah, you where you
You ain't
belong.
got nothing in your trunk, bro. Bring some cool shit next time.
Yeah, bring back some drugs or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bring something. Bring something cool.
Yeah.
You got 2 or
Just
3
give me like
in
a,
this bitch?
bring me back like a joint or something.
Take a bath, flea bags.
What the fuck?
What was it? Hood? Okay, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, Benny B, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Cycle, much appreciated. Sorry I didn't say I was busy, but thank you very much for the follow. Didn't know Stone was a streamer. I also play Blackbeard, if that's helpful. But I haven't played Blackbeard in, I think, a week. I just got kicked off COD Mobile. I told some shit. Well, they're just soft. They can't handle real language. I say as I don't swear. I try my hardest not to swear. I'm hard. I'm so hard right now. I'm so hard that I have a bottle of lotion right next to me. That's disgusting. I apologize. Johnny still can't park correctly, I see. It's not my... Well, I wasn't parking there. I was just... I wasn't parking there. Hello, Demon Wolf. A good afternoon or good evening to you. Good evening. Good evening. Dun, 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 dun. Do you also have tissues as well next to you? Would you believe if I said yes? I don't have the lotion, but I have tissues, because you never know. You never know when I have to do this. All of a sudden, I saw a person speeding. I didn't know where they were going, but they were probably doing something illegal. But I didn't know where they were going. Runny nose suck, to be frank. Yeah, I don't really ever... I blow my nose all the time, actually. It's all pollen.
Jesus Christ, man, that thing sounds like it needs a repair.
It definitely does need a repair, but I don't have enough money.
You don't have money for a repair?
No, I don't.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man, that's rough. There you go. Go get your car repaired, man.
Wait a minute, where'd you get this money?
Where'd I get this money? That's not... I found it on the floor.
You found $2,000 on the floor.
Precisely.
Where?
The floor.
Yeah,
The
but
floor's pretty
where in the floor?
You know I work at a mechanic shop, man.
You work at the mechanic shop?
I work at a mechanic shop.
Which one?
LSC. Wait, what is all these questions? What's with the trilby and the whatever that is?
This person was acting very suspicious. He just so happened to find $2,000 on the side of the road. I didn't believe
I just
it.
gave like
It's probably
$2,000 and
legal.
he's complaining at me and asking questions.
I'm not complaining. I
He's kinda
appreciate the money, but I don't want it. I don't want it if it's illegal.
I'll take it if you don't want it, amigo.
I work in a mechanic shop, man. I make a tier 3 parts for people.
Oh, interesting. Pays very well, huh?
Yeah. If I make a full set, I make $10,000.
I see. Well, you're lucky I don't have any. You're lucky. You're very lucky right now. I didn't see you do anything illegal.
You're lucky you didn't see me do anything illegal. That's what's lucky.
Yeah, that's what's lucky. You're lucky. I'm not.
Because otherwise I'd smack you with my bat.
The person took out his bat, and all of a sudden I felt very threatened. He looked like a banana, but on the inside he was probably bruised. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the money. I again, I don't know where you got it, but I guess it's not my concern.
Look at him. I think he prostitutes himself. Look how good looking he is.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. Very funny. It's just as funny the 500th time as it was the first time.
He said it once.
Oh yeah, but he's so original though.
What about
it's not like everyone calls me a flasher with this attire.
Well, are you?
I wouldn't
No,
be
I'm not a
surprised.
flasher. That's illegal.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, look at that guy. He's a flasher," I wouldn't even think twice. I would believe him instantly.
Well, you wouldn't think I was a dick?
Oh, you do kind of look like a penis, dude.
No, a detective.
Oh, a detective.
Detective penis?
No. Look. My card, Detective Stone, former Liberty City, now PI.
So, like, you detect dicks? Is that what you're saying?
I don't need this.
Are you detecting one right now?
Go get your damn car.
Yeah, I'm detecting a few. I'm detecting a couple right now.
You're making a
Hey, he's good at his job.
Yeah, I'm looking at some right now.
Looking at it.
And they need to get rubbed. And they needed to get rubbed out.
Give you $2,000.
I left this area. It was clearly low development. There was no way that somebody was working as a mechanic and was making over $10,000 every single car they flipped. See a chat I ought to hop on anyways and don't like watching streams simultaneously for obvious reasons. Yeah, don't do that. That's a good idea. Good for you. Stone does kind of look like one. No, he doesn't. There's not. There's not there. I don't look anything like a penis. I have one, yes, but I don't look like one. Wait, Benny, who do you play? You're coming on the server, but I don't know who you play. I should probably ask that. If you're still here. You might have left, but if you're still here. Baby. Oh, the clown? That was funny. Like the people in chat felt heartbroken when I escaped from the clowns. It's like you can sense the bromance right now. It's very steamy. I was definitely steamed, but not in the romantic way. Can't be a flasher if you're a pirate. If you're a private dick. Yeah, that's exactly private dick. I kept it private. Jojo, I understand running from. He was so nice the other day, and then all of a sudden he was probably addicted. He's probably on withdrawal from cocaine. I decided to turn into the banner. The last time I was at the banner, there was apparently a ghost among us. I never found a ghost. I turned around and I saw someone. He was looking very... He was looking a little bit suspicious. He was wielding something. I decided to figure out what he was doing. It turns out that he was wielding nothing and was being an idiot. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Your arc with JoJo is peak X Craig. No, it's not. Ra ra rama rama ma ga ga ooh la la. Watch out, steamy romance. The last time I was here, there was a bunch of ghost detectives. And there was somebody who said that there was a ghost on the 4th floor. I took the elevator to the 4th floor, and so far I didn't see anything. A little bit laggy here, but whatever. Room 415. The interior to this place was pretty much just a donut. It was very hard to get from one area to the other, because the only elevator that was open was the one on the other side. That's probably someone. Somebody just died. Whoops. I got to room 415, and so far, I didn't see anything. I checked to see if it was open, and it wasn't. I looked through the peephole, and I didn't really see anything. I decided that there was no point in investigating this. If there wasn't anyone in room 415, then I couldn't get in. And I didn't want to take a lockpick because that'd be illegal. Excuse me. I decided to call Willie D to see if I could find out. Actually, I figured I should probably see if I can find an officer of the law so I can talk, or I can at least go, or perhaps I should go to the DMV. I needed to find some information about the man or the dame that was at the altruist camp with their vehicle. I had pictures of the license plate, so all I needed was a suspect. I had no idea if the DMV would allow me, would give me such information, but I had no choice but to ask. It's a little suspicious that a non-local vehicle was there. It is a little suspicious. I'm kind of curious to see why there was somebody's vehicle right there. Also, how'd they even get there? Like, it was like right on the edge of a cliff. I could have sworn I heard somebody running. I took a look on my tablet to see if there was anyone working at the DMV right now. And there was. I didn't know if there was 2 or 1 because this was a little too long. It was your hopes running? Of course, it was just my hope. But as I heard something, it was just my hopes. They were running too high. Perhaps I should calm myself down. After all, if there wasn't anything the DMV could do, there was no point in trying to be happy. I put on my hat because I was a balding middle-aged man, and I was disgusted by my appearance, but I had no choice. My father was bald, so I didn't know when he shaved. I didn't know if he shaved or if it was just hereditary. JoJo, do 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 do. I don't even watch JoJo. I just know I just know that. That's all. Oh, do not enter. Everyone enters that way. Need to remember from last time. Okay, how do I look like a penis? Okay, I guess if my hat was pink, then yes, I would. But this is not. I see what I see what you're going for, but I don't. Get a life. Don't answer that. That was a trick question. Don't answer that.
Hello.
I walked in the DMV and I saw somebody I've never seen before working here. The dame had brown hair and was dressed in all white. She reminded me of a doctor. But I wasn't sure if there was a line. Excuse me, is there a line?
No.
You're good.
All right. Yeah. Let me introduce my card. Detective Stone, former Liberty City, now PI. I need to ask you a question or two.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm currently in pursuit of some murder kitty on the loose. I'm not sure if it's a real murder kitty or somebody who pretends to be a cat, but apparently there's do you know where the altruist camp is?
Yeah, it's up near Polito, huh?
Yeah, well, I found some damning evidence that suggests that there is a cat on the loose. And I also found somebody's vehicle.
I mean, there's a lot of cats up there. It's a forest.
Yeah, and I found an abandoned vehicle, and I was wondering if you could run the license plate to see if
maybe what's the license plate?
Let me see. I took pictures of it, and there was a bar on the way, so it might be a little hard for me to decipher, but I think I can decipher it. Where was it? Here it is. All right, here it is. P K N. What is that? Is that a? I think that's a B. And then H. And then an 8. And then 7. And then a 7.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
I don't know. It was some sort of two-door truck. I'm not 100% sure what it was. I think it was a Karim? A Karim?
A Karen?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure.
Was it loudly complaining about like their coffee being wrong?
I don't know. It was in the middle of the woods. It looked abandoned. It was locked though.
Okay. Okay, let me see here. Okay, yeah, I did find that in our records. Now, obviously, because of privacy, we can't tell you who it's registered to. But yeah, that is someone's vehicle.
All right. Very interesting. Very interesting.
So, are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a detective.
He's a private dick.
Okay, so did someone the only way for a civilian to find that information out would be to have a lawyer file a subpoena, and then it would have to have a reason.
Yeah.
So is it for like a civil reason? What's the deal?
No, I'm investigating. You know, the murder kitty.
Yeah,
Sir Fluffington III, that's what they call him.
I understand.
Well, thank you for at least looking up. I understand that I need a warrant or subpoena or something.
Can you give me your number? Because I'm a lawyer and I do civil cases, and private investigators are super useful. If that's okay.
Sure.
Well, here's mine. Can I have yours?
There we go, my card.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much.
Good luck.
I left the DMV satisfied, but not 100% satisfied, but I do realize that I needed a subpoena, a warrant perhaps. 30K away from VIP. Good job, Superior. And don't type that in my don't type that. What is wrong with you? This is a Twitch chat. What is going on? The Awesome Elf, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Psych Ward, much appreciated. I was wondering if I should go all the way up to Polito. After all, I did want to see if that vehicle was still there. If it was there, then it was still a little suspicious. But if it wasn't there, then that person is still alive and well. Either that or they were murdered and their keys were in the vehicle, so somebody was able to lockpick it. Either way, I should probably go up to Polito. It wasn't that long of a drive. If I was on the highway. If I was not on the highway, then it'd be slower than a snail race. And the winner is Rocky! Welcome to the stream, Awesome Elf. This is so creative. You did this. You did this. That's your fault. You did that. Thank you for the kind words. I got the detective idea from when Shashamaga was playing Graybeard and he was pretending to be a detective, and I thought maybe I could build off of that. So give credit to him for the detective idea. The only thing I added was the grayscale filter and the narration. That's all I did. If it wasn't for Shashamaga, then this person wouldn't exist. So credit to him. Tinkatink is in chat, exclamation mark Poketch catch Tinkatink. It's a Gen 9 Pokemon, but I think I remember one of them spawning, so I don't need to catch that. I contemplated on contacting Willie D to give him an update on what I found. Since they didn't give me any information at the DMV, I guess there was no point in telling him what happened. I was not going to tell him, however, whose the vehicle was, because then that would be dangerous to the person. Even if they were guilty, I didn't want anything bad to happen to them. Unless if they were beat to death in prison, then that would be okay. Dinosaurian, welcome to the stream. Do you always have it in black and white? No, this is just for the character. This is just for whenever I play Blackbeard, that's in full color. I was on the highway, so I was able to pick it up a bit. It wouldn't be that far to the Altruist camp, where I would find if there was actually something going on there. But funnily enough, Black and White is my favorite Pokemon game. I mean, Black and White 2 is my favorite, but Black and White is... I clump them together. I clump them together. They're my favorite video games. Congratulations to Dark Raven, Neon Philly, Aston Bowls, and Sandy Nicole. Hello, Sandy Nicole. How's it going? Congratulations to all of you for catching the Tinkatink. All right, let me focus on the road. I don't want to kill myself. I am wearing a seatbelt, so that's nice. My mother always told me to never put my seatbelt on. She always wished that she got into a car crash and I unexpectedly passed away, so she didn't have to worry about financial responsibility. My mother always wanted to spend all her money on cigars. That's how I became addicted. Secondhand smoking is the #1 cause for smoking. But not really. It's actually the second cause, because you can't smoke if you don't smoke. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just narrating out loud and no one's here to see it. No one's here to hear it, I mean. She did like blowing. She liked blowing smoke and she liked blowing a bunch of penises. The pizza guy, the mailman, you name it, she did it. You name it, she blew it. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing very good. Glad you're good. Glad you're good, Nicole. I would be better if the Cubs won, but they never win. They used to be. They were the best in the. They were the best in the league. They were the best in the league. They were tied when I was watching them, but as soon as I went downstairs to start streaming, they lost. Well, maybe Akeem lied. Maybe Akeem is just pulling a sick prank on me. I was getting closer to the campsite. It wasn't really a campsite. It was more of a. It was more of a. I didn't know what it was, but it looked very, very menacing. We broke the curse at least. That is true. Uh-oh. But that was 10 years ago. I will never forget where I was when I was watching that game. I was at home. It was a school night, but like, when did the Cubs ever win the World Series? My parents let me stay awake until after midnight. I was 13 years old when they won the World Series. What a rush. What a rush of emotions going to that final, the 10th inning. Oh boy, that was such a great game. Even if we lost, then that probably wouldn't be as good of a game. But you got to admit that was a great game, even for Cleveland. Asibos, thank you for the posture check. Took them 199 years. I don't think it was that long. Yeah, I remember hearing about the Billy Goat curse. That for some reason there was a person who owned a goat and they didn't let him into Wrigley Field. So then he cursed them, saying they'll never ever win a World Series again. And for a long time, it sure seemed that way, because they never, ever, ever, ever won. But then I guess the goat made it out of purgatory and probably went to hell where it belonged for making the Cubs stink so bad. And once that goat went to hell, we won the World Series. And then now the goats and then the goat escaped from hell, because now we're back to being bad. Teddy with the 3-stream streak. Hello, Teddy. Is this a nudist colony? They took all the nudist people out, which is nice, because all of a sudden the pickup was still there. I don't know why I said all of a sudden, because that pickup has been there for a while. How long? I have no idea. Perhaps I should call the authorities. Maybe they would have any information on this person. Perhaps this individual was dead. And the only way to figure that out was to call the cops. Meta, but I know whose truck this is. Well, don't tell me. But this is interesting. Like, if I was a cop, I would actually be able to do this and look things up. Like I would actually be like doing detective work and being a cop at the same time. I'm guessing people do that, but I don't think anyone does that like full time. That would be cool. Those news people get very angry and hostile. Yeah, in the game. Rule of advice: never ever use a naked crim. Otherwise, it's not good. Could be worse. Could be a Mariners fan. The Mariners are so close. They're so close, but for some reason they keep on blowing in the playoffs. Is in the same exact place. Props to them. They park perfectly. Well, I saw this last night, so if they moved it, if they moved it, then they put it right back where it was. I didn't know what I should do. I probably should call the authorities. After all, this vehicle was locked and I didn't want to trespass without a warrant. But I probably could have looked inside the trunk, because it was in plain sight. But I couldn't see the inside of the trunk because there was an invisible tarp, and for some reason that tarp was a magic cloak, and I couldn't see it. Hello, Luridum. Excuse me, sorry. Can you not look up the VIN on the tablet? You used to be able to, but they removed it so only officers can do so, which is probably a good thing. one win in a lifetime is enough for me. Better to lose fairly than be a Cardinals and win on drugs. Oh yeah, they're all on steroids. Filthy Redbirds. Big Drew, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Cycle, much appreciated. Thank you. I contemplate on whether I should alert the authorities. I probably should, after all. This was very suspicious, especially when there's a vehicle right next to a building where underneath the building is a giant pit full of blood and guts and gore. I decided to call 911 to see if anyone would answer. As the phone rang, I was hoping that somebody would pick up. Perhaps a BCSO or a park ranger. I heard the park rangers were starting to operate.
Hello?
Hello, this is Detective Stone.
Hey, Detective Stone, how you doing?
Pretty good. Right now I'm investigating a murder kitty on loose, and you know that there's did you know that there's a giant basement filled with body parts at the Altruist camp?
I did not know that.
Oh well, if you come up, there's something a little suspicious, very suspicious about this.
Oh, I just ran into, well, yeah, I gotta let you go.
Oh, we gotta.
I think 2 people just died.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll try
right.
calling 911 again.
Okay, but
There's something more important. There's a basement full of dead bodies in here. There's a dead body right here. I don't know why they would do that, considering you could look up bins and plates in real life. That is true. It's kind of scary how much you can look up on the internet. Like, you can look up your next door neighbors. You can probably find people's, like, I mean, I know you can find their neighbors' relatives. It's creepy. As the Jordan cop hung up the phone, I tried calling 911 again.
This is Deputy Knight with the BCSO.
Hello, this is Detective Stone, former Liberty City, now PI.
How can I help you, Detective?
Are you anywhere close to the Altruist camp right now? I have something a little suspicious.
I can make my way up there now.
All right. Well, are you aware that there's a pit full of dead bodies and blood?
A pit full of dead bodies and blood.
Yeah, in the basement of an Altruist camp barn.
Are you talking about when you go underneath and it's kind of like a bathroom shower?
Yeah, there's a bunch of dead bodies, and there's also something that's a little suspicious. There's a truck that's locked, and it was here yesterday, so I'm not sure if.
We'll come up right now.
All right. Approximately how long?
I'm making my way up GOH right now.
All right, thank you.
All right.
I hung up the phone, satisfied. Perhaps I should probably park this somewhere legal. After all, I didn't want anything bad on my record. The only problem was, there weren't any parking spaces, so I just parked in the gravel. For $3.99, you can learn anything and everything about anyone. That's scary. It's kind of scary how much you can learn about people on the internet. Oh, I forgot I had this money on me. I should probably go to the bank right away, because this is actually important. And I also need food. Oh man, I really hope this person brings food. Because if they don't bring food, I'm going to starve. I went up to the entrance. The entrance reminded me of a dam bursting. The dam was full of a bunch of watery tears. Tears of victims. And my goal was to investigate and bring justice, and to perhaps get some closure for said victims. Not everything, and you are limited what you see. Approximately Oh wait, yeah, that's completely different. Approximately 1 World Series win away. You know what? That's a little bit more cheery. That's a little bit more cheery than talking about how much you can learn about people on the internet. Talking about baseball. We're talking baseball. Medity, I thought I told you to trim those sideburns. Go home. You're off the team for good. R.I.P. Wade Boggs. May his soul rest in peace. Still can't believe he's gone. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. I actually got here very quickly. I thought it would take longer, but I guess if you're speeding down the highway at 100 miles an hour, you probably get to your destination very quickly, even in real life. I mean, in real life, you'd probably die, so don't do that. I either heard the sound of wind or the sound of an engine. If it was the sound of an engine, then it was getting closer. But if not... If only it was raining, it would be so poetic. I mean, what I could do is I could put like a GIF over the stream, but I doubt that there's even I highly doubt that's even a thing that you put on a stream, like a GIF. Like a raining GIF. It'd probably be just a bunch of lines going down, which is just... It's not really interesting, is it? 13 lucky 13 lucky gypsies, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great stream, thank you. Right now I'm just waiting for an officer because I have a lead of a lifetime. I knew that whoever was responsible for all these murders was about to go down, whether it was a murder kitty or an actual individual. I had no idea, but until then, I can only speculate. But that was my job. Speculate until find evidence. Thank you for the raid, 13 lucky gypsies. Hope you had a great stream. Hi Snavi, I'm Bill. I like this character. Thanks for the RP. Well, you're the snitch. You're the snitch. Oh, I'll give you a follow. If you guys don't know who 13 Lucky Gypsies is, I didn't know either. I mean, I have seen him in my chat, but I didn't know who he played. But he plays Bill Barkless, I'm guessing. I mean, there's probably a lot of Bills on the server, but that's the first Bill that came into my mind. So make sure you guys go follow him like I am. I love running into Bill. I love how you just snitched. I love how you you probably didn't even snitch. It just looked a little suspicious when we were telling you what we were going to do, and then you went up to the cops at the Plan B, and then you talked to them, and then all of a sudden they started running towards us, even though we were behind a wall. Swift Death Ranger? Thank you for coming in with the raid, I assume. Find out in RP. Well, I don't need to find out in RP. I know you snitched. I mean I don't. You don't need to see what happened. I mean, I saw what happened. The officers arrived. They didn't seem very happy. He was very frowny. Hello.
How are you doing?
Sorry?
Said, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hate to start this conversation, but do you have like food or water?
No.
Well, hopefully we'll make this quick.
You spoke to the PI. Yeah, I've got a hot dog you can have.
Oh, you have a hot dog, huh? Thank you.
She handed him the hot dog. and
Thank you
making
for handing
eye
me the hot
contact.
dog.
Of course. I also have a waffle.
Thank you for the waffle too.
No problem.
As I was eating as I was eating the hot dog, I took the waffle. The waffle was cold, ice cold, but I was so hungry it didn't matter. I started gulping it down, and tasted okay. A little stale, but a little stale, but I was okay with that.
Knight looked around suspiciously for anyone else in the area.
Don't
After a quick
worry.
glance over, she
Don't
was
worry. If you're looking anywhere, it's just me. Unless if there
Investigator
is someone
Stratton looks
watching
at
us.
this illegally parked vehicle.
Well, there's no place to park.
Alright, so where's this basement you were talking about?
All right, it's over here. And up there's a pit up there on the top. There's a pit into said basement. Very bloody. Bunch of dead people, a bunch of dead carcasses, and a bunch of sawed in half people. I showed them the basement, and it was very, very, very dark.
Oh my god. The body.
Yeah, there's a body right here too. And I think there's a big pool of blood right here. I took out my camera. I didn't see any shell casings. Didn't look like anyone was here today, but there were a lot of bodies. Yeah,
Body
the
looks fresher than the others.
Yeah, he does. It looks like he was just killed. The blood's still red.
I gotta step outside. This place stinks.
Yeah. Also, the vehicle that I told you about was over here. I saw it yesterday and I was a little suspicious. It's locked and there are a bunch of broken windows, so I wasn't sure if somebody was dragged from the vehicle and into the pit. Speaking of the pit, it's in here, I think. Yeah, here it is. Looks like a trap door. Perhaps it started out as a cellar, but now they're turning into a murder pit. Slash me pushes her in.
We
No.
quickly dispose of the bodies, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, detective. Me and my partner here are gonna take a second to chit chat.
All right.
Converse.
As I looked at the vehicle, there certainly did to appear like somebody had some sort of fight. The window was completely shattered and the door was broken. Why would anyone want to lock a vehicle? Why would anyone want to lock a vehicle that could just be opened by just sticking your hand through the broken window? It seemed a little interesting. They know you are the perp. Oh yeah, I definitely did it. They definitely did it. Oh, no, they know I did it. I definitely did it. You caught me. They caught me umbrella handed. Oh boy. Oh, I'm not gonna hear the end of this when I get home. Caught you grayish black-handed. Is that what red looks like? I think you guys said there was like a dark gray. I mean, I guess it depends on the red. If it's bright gray, then it. I mean, you guys don't even know what red looks like because you're colorblind right now. This place stinks. Wonders how many times they smelled it. Wonder how many times they smelled dead bodies. If it just. I mean, I've never smelt a dead body. Thank God. Hopefully, knock on wood. Oh God. Don't met. I mean, I think I already knew that. I think someone already told me that it was Lucy Blackheart's, but I don't want to know. I mean, don't meta, please. I don't know in character who this is.
All right, let's take a look at this truck. You said it's locked, right?
Yeah, and for some reason there was an invisible cloak, so I couldn't even see what was in the trunk anyway.
And it's been sitting here for 2 days?
At
Broken
least.
window.
I at least saw it yesterday. It could have been here longer. It could have been here.
Anything suspicious?
Yeah, but why would anyone lock their door? Why would anyone lock their vehicle if the window was busted open? It seems a little bit unneeded.
Ava would try the handle. She'd consider reaching in through the broken glass for a moment and remember the bite mark on her forearm. She decides not to in fear of getting dangerous. Fear of getting cut again. Hey, Creed. Ava picks up the phone, glances absently at the detective.
And then Creed's like,
What's up,
"Hey,
man?"
wait a minute, are you with the detective?" It's like, "No, how'd you
unless
know?"
you're following a lead that we were given at the Ultras camp.
Welcome to the stream, Flexborn. Don't worry. Just don't do it again, please.
Some guy from Liberty City. She looks back at the detective.
But I think I kind of.
Her phone call, lowering her voice.
Love that she's engaging with it too. Some people do that, and I appreciate it. This guy, like Detective Stone, thinks that they're an insane person because he doesn't realize that he's narrating out loud, so he thinks that she's insane. It started to get very dark. I looked up and I saw a bunch of constellations. That one looked like Orion's belt. But where was Orion? It appeared that a bunch of stars fizzled out and Orion's belt was just Orion's belt and Orion wasn't anywhere around. Perhaps he ran away to a different galaxy. I didn't know. Perhaps he was like me who ran away from Liberty City after being fired. But it wasn't my fault. It was never my fault. None of this was my fault. It's very, even if this is an officer vehicle, it's a little suspicious. Why is there a call about why is this vehicle here?
Ava lets out an exhale and walks over to the detective. So, we've got another deputy coming up here, Creed. He's gonna help us look into this.
I see.
Was there any other leads?
Oh
you see
yeah, the
anyone?
reason I came up here to begin with was because somebody told me that there was and I quote, murder kitty human being on the loose.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Furry?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if. I wasn't sure if it
hate
was
furries.
somebody who dressed like a kitty or just a kitty that they thought was a human for some reason. But they go by Sir Fluffington III. I took out my notes to see if that was 100% correct. It was. It was. It was correct. What I said was correct.
Ava purses her lips and thinks for a moment. All right. I'll get some pictures taken. I wonder where my partner is.
I wish they could use real constellations. Yeah, I don't think you can change the GTA skybox. It would be cool though. Like, just put a huge black hole. Black hole RP, where the server is there's like an apocalypse because everyone's gonna die due to a black hole ripping apart the universe. I don't know how far you could go with that idea, but it does sound interesting. Like if somebody could replace the skybox. I don't see why not. It'd be a big task because it's a skybox, and that's like the biggest thing. It's the biggest thing on the entire game, the skybox. Start with just a tiny black speck some people would notice and no one believe. Then it grows over time. That'd be cool. But eventually it's going to get close. So how would the server end? Like everyone just dies the end? Prank, it was a big joke by some wicked evil jokester. Oh yeah, because you could put a giant you put a giant black hole and you could just make it disappear just like that. Sure, good idea. Oh yeah, I see that. I see. There's a helicopter up there, and then there's a bunch of fishing wire, and it's the whole reason it got bigger was because the helicopter started off so high and then it got closer to the ground, and that's why it was so big. It's all an illusion. Ignore that man. He is only an illusion. Axios in chat. Slowly stars disappear. Then hey, GTA 6 RP. Oh, that'd be a good send-off. I mean, they're obviously not going to kill the server. Why is the... Uh-oh. Oh no, who died? All of a sudden, I saw an ambulance. I wasn't sure if it was a local or not. It looked like a local, but I didn't realize why they were here. Perhaps they were here to pick up the bodies already. It certainly was a local, but why would there be the fire department coming up here? Certainly is a little suspicious.
Hey.
Yeah, first, I'm... Is there somebody dead? Like a brand new body? Because for some reason the fire department's here.
I don't know. Here you go. Come here.
Yeah.
What do you mean the
Reaches
fire
in his pocket and hands him a
Where?
photo.
Oh, what's this? It's it's right near the gate. The body looked fresh. There appeared to be something going on here. I had no idea what it was, but I needed to figure out before there were a bunch of more civilians getting murdered. I remember that I probably should call and tell the police department about what I found in this building.
Eva waves off the ambulance. Neither her nor her partner called them. She was confused as to how they knew a new body had been discovered.
Interesting.
We,
You should probably
waved them
go.
off for now.
You should probably go in there. There's also somebody with an axe right to the chest. Again, it looks pretty fresh.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look too promising for this person. Oh, and there's also an arm in the fireplace.
A man wearing It's Stratton.
Hi, Creed.
Hello, Stratton.
How
he
are
said
you
hello
doing,
to me.
my
And a
great
man
friend?
wearing a trench coat with a umbrella, seemingly to cover his face, wearing a fedora. Who knows?
There's another
And a
fresh
woman
body
wearing
in here.
brunette hair with pigtails, wearing brown.
Ava sees
Her
Creed
eyes blue.
and gives him a small smile. She's
Behind
relieved to
those
see a
eyes,
good friend
nefarious or
at this
intelligence?
crime scene.
Who knows?
She waves to him.
Everyone's just everyone's just narrating with themselves.
Hello, hi.
Yeah, we got 2 bodies. Did you
No.
call EMS? Did you call the ambulance?
I have not. Did you,
Ava
sir?
furrows her brows.
Did you, sir?
Perhaps it was one of the.
Did you, sir? Stop! Ah!
He's reaching.
Sir, calm down.
He's reaching. He's reaching.
He's reaching.
That certainly was a
Sir.
close one. All of a sudden, the officer started beating him with a flashlight, but that was because that person was probably evil.
A man approaches, sees a man wearing a well-dressed suit with a tan trench coat.
All right, let's
fedora,
talk.
With a thin penciled mustache and an umbrella in a night without any clouds.
Oh, you never
Pretending to maybe covering his eyes to shade his silhouetted face.
The sun,
wondering who it is.
the moon's out. Then
Deputy Baron Creed approaches the man. Who are you? He says.
That's the private investigator I was telling you.
Yeah, the private investigator.
Ava approaches and says that he is a private investigator.
Detective Stone,
All right,
former Liberty City, now PI.
Detective Stone. Have
My
we
eyes
met?
started to burn like they were full of lava as he shone the flashlight right into my eyes.
Light out,
I
you're
screamed
gonna
in
give us
pain.
away.
Ow!
This is an undercover ops.
I point the light in his eyes once again. to show
Ow!
dominance.
Ow!
Put that light
my
up. She
retinas were
smacks
on
him on the back
fire.
of
She
the
asks
head.
me kindly and smacks my head.
The narrative chaos. I love how they're all jumping into that. I love it. I love this.
Pulling my gun out instead.
I love this. Yeah, if you look over there, there's a suspicious vehicle that's been there for at least 24 hours, probably even longer. It's Karen, and it's locked with the.
I do have lockpicks.
Did you get into this truck over here?
Perhaps.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
She takes me into the forest, not knowing where I'm going. Is she really asking me to unlock this truck? A night of passion or murder? Nefarious. Oh, there's the truck. Never mind.
Ava thinks to herself, wow, Creed must be gaining weight. His pants are looking very tight, especially in the ass region. She stares intently.
I purposely tighten my ass to make it seem like I'm actually quite skinnier in these pants.
As I was observing, the
Empty.
sexual tension was so thick you could chop it with a butter knife. Perhaps a steak knife. It was very thick. Just like that. Just
2
like
Polaroids here.
just like my mustache.
Jesus. Detective!
Yeah?
Detective!
Yep.
There's 2 Polaroids.
2 Polaroids, huh? Perhaps they want to get pictures of the dead bodies and hang them up on the wall.
There's a Polaroid. Show him.
Let's see.
The
Huh.
image was unclear, unable to be seen.
Yeah.
Quite too many smudges. What does LSPD think? Hey, what do you think, Strutton?
I don't know. Let me see it.
Ava shows the picture. Too many smudges.
They're blank.
They're blank.
There we go.
Faces crossed off. A family? Unknown.
On the back of these photos, it looks like someone wrote in Sharpie, impounded by Raven York.
Hmm.
Who's this Raven York?
Ava rushes to her MDT, intently typing in the name that's written on the back of the photos.
So I went to the DMV because I wanted to ask if they had any way to give me information about whose vehicle this was because I had the license plate, but they said I had to get a subpoena, unfortunately. So it's a mystery for right now, but if I get a subpoena, I'll be sure to look and see whose vehicle this is. Look at what you've done. Now they're all doing it. It's fun. It's fun narrating them. It's fun narrating out loud. I don't blame them. I love this. It makes you look like an insane person, but aren't we all insane in the inside? Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. I'm insane, got no brain. I looked and all of a sudden they were investigating a local. The local gave up. I had no idea what they were talking about because they were too far away, but perhaps they were doing their own investigation. All of a sudden I heard a bunch of gunshots. The officer was down in front of me. And then all of the other locals around here started to rebel. Whoops. The rebellion was over. A bunch of casualties, including an officer. I looked back to see where the officer was, but I didn't see him. I saw a pool of blood. But I didn't see him. Maybe, or was that not a local? Oh, I thought that was that a local? I thought that was an officer because they were dressed in all white, or not all white, all blue. Get a gun? I do have a gun.
Creed? Where did they go?
I have no idea. I thought I saw an officer go down, like, right here, but maybe it was just my imagination, or maybe he got resurrected.
Creed?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
You okay?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I don't know where I was.
Hey, Black Sun.
Just, it was weird.
What happened to the LSPD officer?
Where's Stratton?
Stratton! Stratton! Stratton!
Perhaps that person I saw fall wasn't a local and it was actually Stratton. Maybe he had a headache and needed to take some ibuprofen. I waited to see if his body got resurrected. Because as we all know, Easter happens on Sunday. And even though it was almost 1 o'clock on Monday, it was still Sunday for some people. Easter Sunday. He was about to get resurrected, probably because he had a headache. Probably. As I waited for said resurrection, the officers started taking their cameras out and doing some investigating. I took a look at my vehicle to see if there was any damage. My vehicle was already messed up all the way, but there wasn't. Sorry?
You said your vehicle's fucked?
Well, it was already messed up anyway, but then the locals started shooting, so I'm not sure if they shot my vehicle.
Well, let's see.
This is his car. Took pictures. Seems like they wanted us to, or they didn't want us to investigate something.
Why is EMS coming up here?
Oh, it's, I think, Stratton.
Oh, so it wasn't a local.
Well, you would see where he is.
It actually was.
We're all clear at the altruist camp.
I was pretty sure that the missing individual had a headache He was probably taking some ibuprofen or Tylenol right about now. All of a sudden, the siren started to wail. It was probably the EMS trying to pick up this individual that was having a headache. It must have been a very bad migraine, though. Back in Liberty City, I always had a lot of migraines, but nothing as bad as when I first stepped foot onto Los Santos property.
Bum 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 bum.
So what do you think this could be, Detective? Think
Oh,
that
I
there
don't
might
know.
be someone here murdering all these people?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very suspicious that there's a locked vehicle. You did go in there and you did find some pictures, but they were apparently all ruined due to the atmosphere right now.
Yeah. But we have a name. This Raven York guy.
Interesting. Raven York.
York. B-J-O-R-K. And Raven spelled R-A-V-I-N.
Raven Bjork. No major priors. He's got a lot of cars, a lot of weapons.
Sir Fluffing.
Yeah,
Sir
nothing too
Fluffington the Third.
Warning for hunting outside legal hunting areas.
Is this legal? Is this a legal hunting area?
Yes.
Good.
Oh my god.
Stratton, are you alright?
At the Altruist Camp.
I feel like I've had a
Murder.
huge migraine. Holy shit.
I saved your life.
Murder
Did
Kitty.
you? What happened? What the fuck?
I shot every one of those motherfuckers.
Murder Kitty
Must've
on the loose.
had flashbacks or something. Had to hide in a bush.
All that matters is I saved you.
Oh, thank you.
I took him out.
All right. We find anything else out, or
unsure
this
if
case gone cold?
Well, we found photos in the back of the truck, and
Bum, 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 bum,
there's a
bum.
man's name written on them.
A man.
Raven York. York.
Born in 1984, November the 2nd. Warned for hunting outside legal hunting areas in February.
R-A-V-I-N. Bjork. B-J-O-R-K.
No major
bloody
priors.
bloody basement.
Illegal dumping.
Bloody basement with fresh.
We'll get some sort of document written up on this, an ongoing investigation. But for now, it'd be best to keep an eye on the camp. See if anyone else comes this way.
All right, thank you. I'll be sure to come here every once in a while, maybe once or twice a day, see if there's anything new.
I didn't see any bodies.
I'll give you my contact in case something comes up.
The bodies are inside the basement.
You send me your contact as well?
Oh, sorry, I accidentally declined that. I like the picture.
You declined it again?
No, I already got yours.
Oh.
This Stratton was giving me his.
Hey. Hey, Creed should go on.
Don't give that number out,
post
okay?
My Avonite governor.
Don't worry.
I don't know. Bones is running, Ava.
Bones is running?
I told him
Bones
he
is
should take you
running?
under the
Again?
wing and have you as
Bones is
LT
running?
governor.
I mean, right now.
He's coming in hot, like hot.
Oh yeah. What
Right
does he
now,
do?
the
Like
drug
hot,
gov
like
is
hot.
having a
Officers
bit of a
show
problem
more
right
tips
now, so
for
I think
money?
I think the officers are
You don't
probably
wanna
going to vote
worry
against Winsong, but then the citizens, however, they do love their
Bones
drugs.
had his run and he did fuck all with it.
He's coming with it. He's coming back. He's upset. He wants to tear down this drug empire that she's made. An empire for one. Hers.
I'm also against drugs. But I'm also against the sexual exploitation of female law enforcement.
What the hell?
That's what he did to Tessa and Love. And to us in the LSPD.
Well, they're not around, and Love's dead.
But he is still there, and he is still
Tessa's
the same
not.
man.
This is not
I'm around.
He hasn't been around in a while.
So what do you make you guys used to do?
He didn't make them do anything. To help us get more money in the budget, Tessa would have the giant tits, and so did Love.
He told the LSP, he told Rudy Chack.
Interesting,
LSPD,
interesting.
That he wanted the female officers. He wanted
And people
a video
call
of the
me a
female officer
pervert,
washing a car in
calling me a
bikini, so he wasn't gonna
flasher,
send us any money.
calling me a flasher dressed like this.
And then we sent him the video.
Sure, I look
and
like a
then,
penis. So
We
what?
still didn't have any money in the account.
When you think about it,
we
all
didn't
bald
have
people
money
look
for,
like penises. Are they people? Are they penises? No. I'm on the case. I'm on the case. I'm on the case. They're banning me because I'm getting close to the case. I'm getting close to the case. They're making it so I can't. All right. I'm not a flasher, I'm an exhibitionist. Yeah, whenever you... Yeah, that'll definitely hold up in court. Your Honor, I didn't flash them. I exhibited myself. Whenever you go to the zoo... animals aren't wearing pants. And I wasn't wearing pants because I'm also an animal. If the underwear doesn't fit, you must not wear it. Hello, fatty pneumonia. I like you to look up evidence for... You want evidence? I'll give you evidence. Zip. Oh! All the men faint because they're so... All the men faint because they've never seen one so big. Oh! And all the women faint because they wish they had something that big. Oh! And then I faint as well because I'm not good with... I'm very squeamish. Oh! Howdy to you, fatty pneumonia. He finally admitted he's a flasher. Said so what? It's called being an artist. It's called showing who you truly are through art. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Romeo is showing his penis, art thou. Surely that's how Shakespeare intended that to go. I almost have 150. Is that the VIP? I mean, I can't give you VIP if you have mod, but you were already VIP before. Hello, sadistic witch. Your Honor, I was artistrily displaying my penis. If the underwear doesn't fit, you must suck it. I've heard enough. Not guilty. You're free to go. Woo! Then you faint because you only have enough blood to hold one head up at a time. What? As I looked around, I think the officers left. Which is okay. I had a name. I had a name in my notepad. but for some reason, the notepad didn't save. Why does it not save? I wrote all that stuff down. It's like Raven Bjork. Raven Bjork. Sir Fluffington the third. Altruist camp. Dead bodies in the basement. Hit to said basement. Dead man with axe in chest. And oh yeah, and then there was a suspicious truck behind basement building. Let's see, it was a Karen. Well, no, it wasn't a Karin actually. Karen. Photos of plate. And hang on. There we go. Then we bring up Ravenborg. Last service by a Raven Bjork. So I need to look up that. Oh yeah, and then there's also the severed arm in fireplace. BCSO alerted. And then altruist camp murderer. There we go, it's saved. It's saved, so it'll stay there. I was done with my investigation for the day over here. So that wasn't white paint on the clown's face and the red paint was when he had no kidney? I don't know. I don't know what those clowns do. They probably honk their horns. That's probably how they get off. Oh, oh, you know, like that. I decided to check my phone to see if I missed any calls when I was having a headache. It didn't appear like anyone was calling me, which was good. I decided I should probably say that these people were officers. She acknowledged herself as Ava Knight, and her clothing said that she was part of BCSO. And then Adrian, I didn't know what he was. Apparently, but no, I remembered that he was an officer of the law. It was just a different spelling. He was an LSPD officer. And then I remembered Burt Wagons. Not a very flattering picture of him, but I didn't care. You were honking them, you perv. Oh yeah, you love that, don't you? Did you get a kidney back? I didn't get my kidney back, but I got a kidney, so that was nice. Who's this? I have such a terrible memory. I probably got this guy's information like 5 minutes ago and I don't remember. Simba, I already know who that is. Bill Barkless. He's not an officer. Cross. That is a doctor, right? I don't remember. Dick Killam. Looks like LSPD. No, it's not LSPD. I remember that guy took a picture. This guy took a picture of an LSPD officer and now he's using it as his profile picture. Sky CBG with the 3-stream streak. Thank you. Camel's towing. Emma Dick. I need to remember to call that guy back because maybe he gave me the wrong information. Garmanthazar, I need to find out what's with him. Jacob Tenner, Jane Blackwell, that's the mime. Jojo's the clown. Jordan is LSPD. I think Jordan was the first officer that gave me his phone number. I don't know his last name off the top of my head, so I can't put that down. Willie D, I probably need to call him to tell him what's going on. Scruffy Doodle, Val, Walter, Ramon, LSC, Murderer, Mikey Kukera, Lucas Stratton. Well, that's LSPD right there. I love that picture. I love that picture with the flag in the background. Really patriotic, I guess. I think that's all. All right, there we go. Excelgor's in chat. That's a Gen 5 Pokemon if I've ever seen one. I decided I need to get back into the city, but first I wanted to check Harmony to see if those people who took my $32 were there. If they were, I was going to alert the authorities. This probably looks cool in black and white. Are you guys okay?
I hope your whole family dies.
Well, that wasn't that's not very nice. They were definitely okay because they got up and one of them ran away and one of them charged at me. It didn't look like they broke any bones, which was okay. But then again, they wanted my whole family dead. I didn't care. My mother was dead anyway, so I was happy. This whole island was full of a bunch of crazy people. Some of them were locals, some of them were civilians, and some of them were coppers themselves. I didn't want to be one of those crazy individuals. There's nothing crazy about this. I'm getting really immersed right now. Because whenever I look away from the computer, whenever I look away from my computer, I remember that I'm not a detective in real life. I think this is probably a good thing that I'm getting immersed. This music's doing a good favor for me. All of a sudden, I spotted a pink car. It looked like it was abandoned. The vultures were out, so I knew that there was something going on. I decided to pull over and investigate to see what was going on here. What I saw, it was a very light pink. Not salmon, but it was so close to white, it was pretty much not pink. It had a very bizarre license plate of all zeros or O's. If it was a zero, it'd have a dash in between. But then again, I didn't know what license plates looked like. I decided to open the vehicle to see if it was unlocked, and it was, and the keys were still inside it. But I decided to check and see if this vehicle was out of gas. It probably was, and it was probably abandoned here. I came to the conclusion that this person ran out of gas and had to go to the gas station to get some. The closest gas station was a little far away, perhaps a block or two. But then again, this wasn't considered a real road, so it was definitely a block. I drove to the gas station to see what I could find. There wasn't anyone there, not even a local. It was silenter than a funeral. I thought to myself, perhaps the owner of the vehicle was somewhere nearby, maybe Harmony. There was nothing good about Harmony. I hated everyone there, and this was the place where I lost all that money on that gambling scam. Hello, Apologetic. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. That's what my grandpa always sang every single time I went upstairs when I was living with them for the summer. Whenever I become a grandfather, hopefully, I'll probably tell that to my grandkids. I drove up to Larry's cars to see if there was anyone here. The individuals who mugged me were no longer here. Again, I always hated to be a stool pigeon, but that was my job. The stool pigeon had to investigate. I opened up my atlas to see if anything was open. The customs shop was open, but the Plan B wasn't, which is probably a good thing because their food was horrible. I was a little thirsty though, so perhaps I should go and get some food or water.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, that's rude. You should die. Yeah, it is. It's me.
Hey, that was really rude of you.
What was rude of me?
You just called us like gross and shit and drove off.
When was that?
And you ain't no better than in the south side, like an hour or two ago.
Oh yeah. You're with that guy who got in my vehicle and looked through the trunk.
I had never met that guy until I walked up to you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't believe him. Everyone knows that criminals roll with other criminals. No matter how crime-ridden they would always go for more. Are you sure you didn't know
else with me?
Are you sure you didn't know this individual?
Yeah. I literally didn't know until after you left.
I see. Very interesting, very interesting.
What was your name though? It's like Harold or something?
No, it's not Harold. My card. Detective Stone, former Liberty City, now PI.
You ain't a detective though.
Sorry?
You ain't a detective though.
Yeah, I am.
But you ain't a government employee.
I don't need to be a government employee to be a detective.
Yeah, you do. I think so.
Well, I'm a private investigator right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
You can do
yeah, I
anything you
am.
set your mind to. I believe in you. You'll be a detective one day.
I already am a detective.
Well, debatable.
Well, what do you do? Whenever something's missing, do you go around and do you look for it? Do you detect?
No.
Or does that make
'cause
you a
I'm the
detective?
one who made it
If you're a
missing.
detective, then that makes that's against the law, right? That's what you're saying.
I didn't say any of that. I'm the one who made the thing go missing. That's why I am.
Oh, so you admit it?
Admit what?
That you made something go missing. You probably stole it. What did you
Yeah.
steal? I had him cornered.
I stole her heart.
Whose heart?
Hers. Not literally.
Hers. Who's her?
An ex.
An ex.
She's still alive.
Oh, really?
Hey.
How are you able to steal a heart and she's still alive?
It's a metaphor, motherfucker. You really bad at this.
Well, I know what you criminals are like. You speak in metaphors,
we
but they're
like?
actually true. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. You probably did eat a horse. You
That's
sick
gross,
individual.
Hey, do I look rich enough to afford a horse? That's some rich people shit.
Well, I don't know what you were doing at the pawn shop earlier, but you probably had a lot of money, Mr. Ed.
Ooh. Okay. You just come up with that off the top of your head?
No, you don't know who Mr. Ed is?
Yeah, you making a horse joke, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I ain't eating no horse.
Are you sure?
Do you see any horses around here?
He was correct. The only time I saw a horse was when I was playing my brand new video game, Green Deed Redemption the Third. But there weren't any horses on this island. Not that I was aware.